Embarrassing. Hey, sometimes in life some unfortunate things take place, and that was one of them, but that's okay. Am I nothing but a tool of dark power in people's eyes? I'm nothing but a tool of dark power. I'm afraid that any soul that sits upon the throne inevitably invites the wrath of those who reject the authority of another. Show me your hair, no hat. It's crazy right now. It doesn't even look that bad, right? Oh, it looks bad. I don't like it. It's not the haircut. It's just it's short hair. I don't like the way it looks on me, bro. I'm like, no. So we rocking the hat. I don't think it's bad. See, you didn't even gas me up. You said I don't think it's bad. If it wasn't bad, you'd be gassing me. Perhaps you'll even prove that there is a certain advantage to leaving you alive. And then we got to get the drama from this lady. All right, Grace, do have a cup of tea. A little bird has shared a most interesting anecdote with me. Fortunate. Chance of score bonus of it grants a better outcome. Okay, so Angelica's fortunate. Here's the thing, right? I'm gonna have to go back in time because I don't think there's any hope here because we don't have an allied county. We don't have 8 of this. We don't have 12 of that. This is for noble. I don't need that. 2 people though. We need strength, wit, and agility. And I lost my strongest soldier. Strength. Like, we're gonna have to send these 2. And then we gotta find something that gives me books. And ain't nothing out here giving me a daggone book. It's cooked. What am I supposed to do here? I don't know. Wit, strength, and charisma. You can go on this one, but I'm not feeling good. Nocturnal gargoyle hunt. You're not afraid of the dark. These are probably clay doors and adventures. I feel like this would be the right person to send for this, but oh, I should repair their armor. I forget I have to do this. I feel like I'm cooked. You know what I mean? I'm broke. I don't have the money. I don't got nothing. Why is the kitchen so... Oh, you can go down. You can scroll? Why am I a chud, bro? I did not even know this. Let's give Angelica a meal. She can have... She probably likes... This is giving Angelica right here. I knew it. What a tasty idea, Grace. I'll get cooking straight away. I hope you enjoy that. Okay, now let's send them off. A quest will automatically fail and Knight has no quest. Who? Girl, if you don't get in this quest, what are you doing? What do you mean? Oh, this major quest. Oh my gosh, I don't want to do this one. Everybody, get away from this quest. Strength, agility, magic. Strength, agility, magic. All these are mid, but I think they'll be okay. So now I gotta send them on 1. Which is, what are they? Wit, magic. Agility is okay. Magic, charisma. Their charisma's a 2. I don't even know how their charisma's a 2. Can they do this one? No, because that one needs 2 people. Wait, they're chopped. They're not making it out of the hood, bro. We can send them on this one. What do you mean? Is it this one? I don't have people for this. I'm cooked. Okay, what we have to do is assign you to this and Angelica. They ain't got the strength, but whatever. I think they can do that one. This is unfortunate, because this is not the way that we want things to go. Because the Dragon Knight is going to body us. The Dragon Knight's going to body me. What do I do? I'm going to have to go back in time. I know you're not failing, right? Thank you. I'm actually really excited tomorrow to go to the used book place. My mom was hyping it up. And if it's really good, you know I'm going to come out with multiple freaking books. Low key, I'm always like having a new obsession in my life. Like I'll find a new hobby and I obsess over it. And reading is my new obsession. While tracking the horde, a destination seems to have emerged as the beast refuge near the Black Forest of Belthorn. Follow-up audience. Y'all do not fail me now. Y'all. Thank you. Oh my gosh. That was terrifying. I thought they were going to fail. Angelica would never fail me. Good job, guys. Next cycle. They're leveling up too. Okay, you are good at wit, magic, and agility. We can bring your strength up a bit, or should we do agility? Bring up the strength. We have no strength, people. Like, literally none. Agility, luck. Bring up the strength by 1, 2. Both of them are getting strength. I don't care. Here's the thing. If I go to the audience today, am I not just dying? Because I don't have an ally county. Lo, this is the moment. The hour hath arrived, false sovereign. Verily, I shall await thee of the morrow at last light. I shall await thee on the morrow at last light, where the sun doth ascend upon the loftiest tower of Dracovic. Too early, why not in the afternoon? Perchance you may speak it true. Yo, is that easy? Man, maybe I just hit him with the, please let me live. Allow me to peruse my agenda. Aye. The afternoon will prove suitable. The morrow's weather and mine lands appear fair. A splendid planet doth sound. My best knights will be called upon to fight you. I hope thy knights are well prepared. On the morrow, then. I'm scared, but you know what? It might be okay. We got another day. Who is Daisy? Daisy's been here before. Who are you? Majesty has been kidnapped. The goat. The goat that was looking at me deviously. The demonic goat. What a shame, really. I don't know how they knew she was the one running the town. The town is on fire now that she's not here to lead us. What is happening? So we're genuinely discussing a single goat here. I fear this gracious creature is crucial to Milkford's equilibrium, your grace. The goat? I mean, send out the rescue team, I guess. Like, what do you want from me? Would you do that for us? Thank you, dear. Dear? Bring in Rupin. Oh my gosh, Rupin looks kind of chill, though. Your grace, my name is Rupin. I'm a modest merchant of curiosities in Brimwood and a humble treasurer of our little local fraternity, you see. Local fraternity? Are you referring to Brimwood's guild? That's correct. I'll get straight to the point. The poor man you recently encountered, that lost sheep who had the audacity to take a shot at you, it is not known to us. Excuse me? Rest assured, this individual acted on his own initiative, and his action had been unanimously disavowed by our members. The Brimwood Guild, keen to preserve our relations, has therefore tasked me with conveying its deepest apologies and assuring you that he has been promptly removed from our ranks. We hope this resolution appeases the sovereign. I don't even remember who this was. Well then, what a peculiar situation. This man's reputation is not unknown to me. He is said to be the eyes and ears of Britannia's criminal underworld, as well as a sharp connoisseur who would take an interest even in equipment deemed obsolete by most. Although I'm not particularly keen on the idea, having his services could definitely be an advantage. Let us say their kingdom's resources could well use this kind of boost. Okay, I don't even know what just happened. Gilhelm, I feel like I've talked to you. Oh yes. What a surprise, dear neighbor. We have learned that your knight has overcome the dreadful pack of Groveshire beast. May our dogs rest in peace. Deprived of its minions, it now seems to cause far less damage, But the beast still roams. The beast still roams. Indeed, dear attendants. However, intervening with the pack enabled us to gather information about the beast. The bodies of our domesticated animals show traces of magical influence. They may have been the cause of their compliance with the beast. The animals seem to converge towards the black forest of Belthorn, which considerably narrows our search. But we already looked at what news this is to us. Such a place to discover the beast's lair. Such a bucolic setting, lush greenery, a sparkling river, and a few merchant farms nestled among the rocks. We must discern the form of this creature before moving forward. Since this finding was yours to make, we believe the next step should belong to you. You do the work, all on your own. I don't buy that. You're on your own, yeah. I would be delighted to continue our assistance. I hate how these other, like, royals, they be asking so much of me. Like, what do you mean? But I'm looking up here, I need an allied county. I'd be delighted to continue our assistance. You are still free to decide how you would like to continue being of service to us, dear neighbor. We'll investigate the farms in the Black Forest. Requires all this. We'll explore the Black Forest. This one is the best, I think. We'll examine the magic traces left by the beast. Nothing too complicated for your wonderful knights, right? Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Until next time. Yeah, we can do that one easy. Dullahan, greetings, sovereign. This guy looks awesome. I am Dullahan, a knight, a human one. Totally organic. I possess lungs and a spinal column. Okay, I don't think he's a human. I want to be yours. That's how many you have there. It looks familiar. It looks familiar. Which helmet is this? Oh yes, the helmet. It was forged in Almor, where I come from. Are you organic? Are you sure? I am perfectly normal. To prove my humanity, I have successfully identified all the carts containing hay. That is what a human made of meat would do. Wait, I'm very... Hold on. This guy's goated. Your voice... But I'm curious, what if I say this? It is asthma, a very popular human accessory. Okay, you seem perfectly sincere. Welcome in. Ah, yes. Whoopee, as they say. Wait, Dullahan's my new favorite, bro. I'm sorry Caberto passed away, but Dullahan's chill. Open map. The reseller. It would undoubtedly be wise to invite this man, introduce him as Burnwood's guild treasurer, and lend us his service as a pawnbroker. It would undoubtedly be wise. Okay, so let's just do it. Reuben will come to visit you during the next cycle, if I even live that long. To the round table, where we send our knights. Face the dragon. So we can send all of our knights. Is that what we should I just do this? We got good strength. The agility will be there. The magic with this guy and Ursula. I mean, like, this looks good to me. The damage risk is 2 to 4. So we gotta make sure we heal them, because I'm not trying to have some catastrophic deaths yet again. Repair armor. Who all needs to be repaired? Okay, boom. Everyone's repaired. Now, what else can I give them? I know I have stuff I can, like, give. Equipment. Wit +1. I don't think we even need wit for this one, do we? No. Strength, though? Yeah, we don't need charisma, but strength. So I give the cheese. We don't need charisma, so just make them super strong. Because I think that's the stat that we're, like, lacking in the most. Can you have anything? Wit? We don't need. You're mid at kind of everything. The magic is good. But that's your only, like, everything else is whatever. I still think this is winnable, right? Like, these guys are pretty good. In my mind. -2 charisma. They're at 0 anyways. Just, yeah, sure. And they can have a little pet donkey. This is just a wit. I mean, yeah, you can have it, I guess. Like, I don't know. What does this one do? -1 strength, +1 wit. Let's just send them on this... To fight the freaking dragon. Meal available in the kitchen. Okay, never mind. Hold on, let's go to the kitchen. I forget that there's like all this stuff I can do. Alright, we fed Angelica and Ursula. I'm not feeding freaking Gwen. But Dullahan is nice. I like him. I feel like probably this. Yep. Thumbs up. I don't know if that actually means they like it, but what a tasty idea, Your Grace. I'll get cooking straight away. Okay, they have been fed. Now, also, we kind of want some drama. I want to investigate this one very well, Your Grace. We'll start investigating at once. Thank you very much. And then I think we're good, right? We don't have anybody down here. I need to pay attention to that. I think we're good. Send them out to fight the dragon knight. Can they make it back? Okay. Oh my gosh. I'm scared. Your dragon knight looms imposingly before your knights, rage burning in his gaze. Your fate will be determined here and now. Is this the guy we'll have to fight? He's a bit scary. Finally, a challenge worthy of a knight of my stature. ... Boring. Enemy of humanity detected. Fighting mode engaged. My goat. Did y'all do it? Come on, y'all. Oh my gosh. Come on, guys. Oh, frick. I'm cooked. Big. Minus strength. Minus agility. Minus magic. Are you... No strength. No agility. But magic big. Oh my gosh. It all comes down to this guy. Oh my gosh, he's goated. He was goated. Dullahan is it carried. Everybody got bodied though. Your knights defeated the Dragon Knight. He surrendered with a polite handshake and looked reinvigorated by the fight. He'll be back soon to thank you. I thought we lost because we didn't have enough of the stuff. Follow-up audience. Good job, guys. Okay, you are very arrogant and you're afraid of the dark, which is kind of funny. Good at, pretty decent at everything. I think let's go very charismatic. Strength up. I've done that for everybody, so let's chill on the strength. You can have your agility, and you are very strong, very agile, and very magical. Which takes under 2 damage if the quest is a failure. You know what? This is just who you are. You know, you don't have to change for me. Let's do agility 9. I like my knights. I feel like they're very strong and calm. 'Tis been 2 centuries since I've hath savored a duel of such magnitude, young sovereign. Just how old are you? Do not tempt thine fate. Yet I must confess I hath come to admire thee. I didn't even read the other options because I was like, that's a good one. Nevertheless, thou hast my solemn word. The county of Drakovich is now thine ally, youngling. We did it. We have an allied county. I correct myself, thy grace. You hast defended thy right valiantly and granted me a battle I long sought to experience. Here I bestow upon thee a token of my singular gratitude, a blade that once did unify all. Los, it is thine. Thus I withdraw. Nay, by my troth, wherefore is my head so absent? Aaron! A young man, absurdly fragile next to the towering dragon knight, nestles at his side. Permit me on this occasion to present mine esteemed great-great-grandson Aaron, or Aaron. Nice to meet you, your grace. This feeble wight is no wise hardy. I dare hope that beneath thy roof and in thy company he shall at last become a true man. I withdraw. May felicity attend thy steps. I mean, welcome. The young man barely dares to look in your direction. I would like you to make me a great knight, your grace. Please? Why? What should I say? I want grandfather to be proud of me, and I really want to become a strong heroic knight of the sovereign, I think. I'll do whatever you ask. Calm yourself. Welcome to our table. Wait. They're not even that bad. Okay, they're not like good at the fighting aspect, like no agility, no strength. And their charisma shouldn't even be a 3. But look at their luck, magic, wit. Yeah, welcome in. Really? Thanks. I'll try to be strong enough. Well, no, dignified. Well, correct. Stop talking Aaron. Thank you, your grace. Chill. Honestly, chill. Cough, 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 cough. Ah, forgive me. I seem to have a frog in my throat. So then, your grace, are you truly satisfied with the little decisions you've made so far? Admit it, some of them could have been far better, don't you think? Alas, there's only one way to be certain. Hehehe. But decide quickly, Your Grace. From this moment on, my powers will no longer allow you to revisit the first sequence of events. It's now or never. Heh, cough. I'm actually okay with the way things ended up. I mean, Galberto died. Galberto died, rest in peace. But everything else has been fine, so I'm okay. Reach Act 2. We got the drama. Oh, Your Grace, do you have a cup of tea? Doulahan dislikes crowds. Which, you know what, that's understandable. I can see why. Who wants to be in a crowd? So first we're gonna have to go to the forge and repair everybody's armor because I'm kinda traumatized. You know, everybody died the one time and that really changed me as a person. I can't do this because we haven't ended the day, I'm assuming. Or all my nights are just gone. I think I have to do the audiences. Oh, but we got stuff to do here. Ah, hello. Oh, you took the words right out of my mouth. I feel hydrated. I've always wanted to be a great knight. Today is the day. I don't want them to think they're not human. Look, I'll keep the act up, bro. I have the impression that you are practicing skepticism. What do you think I am, if not human? Could it be the ghost of Sir Galberto come back to haunt me? This is what I'm saying. Galberto. Ah, yes. The idiot whose armor I took. Living in the helmet of this idiot is unbearable. He stops, but too much has been revealed. Alright, alright, Sovereign. Perhaps I am a demon. In an idiot's helmet. What do you mean? We demons are influenced by our containment vessel. We are what we inhabit, and inhabit we must. New attribute discovered, demon. This armor I found belonged to a human. An imbecile one. I'm afflicted with an intellectual obsolescence and an impulse for heroism as illogical as it is insufferable. I suggest you provide me with a helmet of better craftsmanship, or better yet, a new vessel made of meat. I think you're fine just the way you are. An irrelevant opinion. My suffering continues. Rip. So if I like kill somebody, this demon can possess them? I guess. What does this sword do? 2 strength, 1 charisma, 2 magic. This sword is awesome. This sword it's the greatest sword I've ever seen. I need a way to make money because I'm just broke. I'm just broke all the time. -1 strength, -2 agility, 3 magic, 1 wit, plus a passive. Very expensive. All this is very expensive. 1 agility, 2 wit. Honestly, sure, let's buy it. I'm broke, but do I need money? Probably. I'll probably have to like pay somebody. Good morning, Your Grace. It seems the ancient power of the tower awoke last night, shrouded in all its majesty. Centuries-old legends indeed tell that this edifice expands in step with the growth of its ruler's reign, reflecting his power. Yet I had never been able to witness this glorious spectacle in my lifetime. This expansion could also, perhaps, give us the opportunity to bolster our ranks. I recently heard word of a young man from Kutnar whose talents as a groom are highly praised. A recruitment that, I must admit, would relieve me of certain time-consuming tasks. A minor detail. Some information piqued your interest. I won't hide my emotion when I think of the entire journey walked beside you. Seeing the culmination of our efforts fills me with deep pride. Preserve on this path, Your Grace. Okay. Let's say what up to Rupin. I was delighted to receive your letter asking for my help, my dear. It will be a pleasure doing business with you. I am now at your disposal, offering my modest skills along with their rather particular discretion to a fruitful partnership. Oh, recruit a pawnbroker. Grelin? Your Grace and Rosin, the local custom requires that the appointed sovereign shall in person visit the city during an ancestral ritual that is rather, shall we say, eccentric. It may seem a little rustic, but the people of Rosin are very fond of this tradition, performed before the gods. Material sacrifice appreciated. Unfortunately, your condition does not allow you to leave these walls. However, your lack of presence so far is starting to cause some, shall we say, grumbling. I'll go myself. To hell with traditions. I'll just go. You can't do that. Fine, I'll send my knight instead. Yeah, this in the night. Splendid. Hope this will do the trick. Your Grace, would it be possible to make some modest improvements to our personal quarters? One of your darn knights is making an unbelievable racket. I haven't slept a wink last night. I was hounded by bursts of pretentious laughter and an unbearable bragging. Beyond simply being unpleasant, those insufferable voices were on the verge of being unhinged. Do something or I'll start knocking down random bedroom doors. I'll hire workers. I'm too broke. No, I don't have enough of this stuff. Consider wearing earplugs. Perhaps you should experience some of this racket for yourself. I'm sorry, I didn't want to say that, but I don't have enough of anything else. Gallery. We'll save this for later. I want to talk to the one lady. Congratulations on your recent victories, Your Grace. Something bothering you? I'll not hide from the fact that I bring myself to fully rejoice in your recent expansion. History is rife with tales where victory is often but a prelude to greater torments, is it not? Do not rest too heavily on your laurels, Your Grace. No one knows what perils still lie in wait for us. That's true. The groom. This young man from Konar seems to be a competent, stable boy. Why not call upon his services? I'm too broke. That's why not. Forge? Talk. Ah, there you are. I must say I was rather worried with all the Dragon Knight business and everything. You totally nailed it. I didn't expect that much from you, but you did help me find my precious hammer after all. Anyway, let's talk about serious business. Do you think I could ask to take a closer look at any Dragovich armor? Of course, I'll ask right away. Oh, I can't wait to dissect every piece of metal that makes up their beautiful armor. Thank you, Your Grace. I got you, don't even freaking worry. Here I am at last, my dear, and what a prime location you have granted me here. How may I be of service? So you can sell, Reuben is now joined the inventory room. You can sell any of your items to him. Any item sold back can be bought back from Reuben for an increased amount of money. I don't really have anything I want to sell, I guess. But it is nice that we have the opportunity to do so. What does the demon want? So, Your Grace, working with my kind now, are we? That demon who's wormed his way into your lovely tower. You better be careful, Your Grace. We aren't exactly known for our honesty, you know. Except for me, of course. Your most loyal servant. Uh-huh. Ah, Your Highness, the young heir flinches before you. Less dragon and more of a frightened hatchling. I was planning to come see you, Your Highness. That is, if it was possible and if it wasn't too much trouble. You're a knight, speak with confidence. Yeah. I'm not trying to be devious, but if he's gonna be a knight, I gotta let them know. Yes, Your Highness, I'll try. I promise. I don't know if I can do it, but I'll do my best. I wanted to formally introduce myself. I'm Aron of Dragovich, youngest heir to the great dragon knight, Aragon, whom you have, confronted. I have read many stories about him in the previous nights. It is hard to believe the adventures they actually lived and experienced, the deeds that made them heroes. Whilst me being a hero is, he shifts from one foot to the other. If I'm being realistic, I'm more of a footnote in a history book, you see. But rest assured, I know how to fight. But one doesn't just improvise being a hero like that. They were all already exceptional people. Anyone can be a hero. History is what makes heroes. Not all heroes wear capes like your forefather. Anyone can be a hero. Anyone like me too? To be honest, I doubt it. I don't have Grandpa's stature. Anyway, you can, I'm here, ready for your order anytime. Perhaps I'd be better suited to more menial work. Oh, but, if you're having trouble with dragons, that's, perfect for me. Sorry I'm late, didn't get the notification. It's okay, thing. We're just chilling. Aaron is a dragon expert. I won't bother you any longer. Thank you for listening to me, Your Highness. All I had to do was listen, and Aaron was like... Aaron is a new knight that we got because we defeated the dragon knight thing. What's going on here? And don't forget to clean up your armor after each quest. I know you've been saying the same thing for 20 years. Though it really means a lot to me that you're still looking after Eli and me after all these years. You know, just because I choose a different path doesn't mean you stop being my little sister. Oh, you know what? I see the resemblance now that we're gonna talk about it. He. Stop laughing like an idiot, and I'm really proud to see you living your dream now, to be honest. Okay, shout out. Living the dream. Alright, mystical research. We need low wit, low magic. But we could crush it if we sinned. if we send Ursula. I'm trying to crush it. Kidnapping of the real mastermind. We need good wit. Big wit here. And good luck. And then we'll bring you as long for this quest as well. Now, I want to get the people in the books up. So, we also need money. Dullahan looks suspicious. Dullahan is a demon that possessed Gilberto's armor. So, I think they might be devious later. Dullahan might be evil, but they look pretty badass. To be honest. I forgive him. Charisma. Oh my gosh, one person with good charisma and luck. Which is kind of not a singular soul. All we have is Gwyn, who's more charisma. Anything charisma? Like, Gwyn could probably do this, which could give me money. Or this one. But this is a 2 cost. A 2-person one. Low strength, low wit, low charisma. You could do this, perhaps. Let's see. 2 books, but this is wit, magic, and charisma. No. The only thing this guy have is strength and agility. And magic. Strength, agility, and magic. Strength, low charisma, but negative charisma is crazy. But this can give more. The Dragon Blade's kind of awesome. 2 strength, 2 magic, and a charisma. I mean, if he just needs low charisma, if we give the sword. Wait, bro had negative charisma. Negative charisma? Oh, you can repair right here. That's good to know, actually. Should they even have this sword? What other swords? Do I have anything that gives it? Should we just do this? I mean, they're gonna crush the strength part. I don't know. What if I do this? It's still low wit, but their magic is gonna cook. I think this might be the play. I don't really know though. Oh wait, no, Ursula was on this one. But could I use Ursula elsewhere? I don't know. No, Ursula, you gotta stay on this quest. I didn't even realize Ursula was on that. So we're gonna have to do this one and give the sword. 1 charisma. I don't know if that's gonna be enough. I guess we're just gonna have to see. Meal available. I always forget to do the meals. We've sent you a meal. We've sent... Who all have we sent a meal? We definitely haven't sent you a meal, so we'll send you a meal. Whoa. You seem like you would probably like this. They did not even like it. And I have $9. I'm broke. I'm the brokest person of all time. Oh my gosh. Dullahan disliked his one, but the other 2 loved it. Dullahan is devious. Come on, big money. Big success. Great success. Oh my gosh, Ursula's a goat. The magical traces analyzed and tasted by your knights seem to indicate that the terrible beast of Groveshire is actually a werewolf. Yo, she ate. Ursula just destroyed. Follow-up audience, and that gave us 2 books and more money. No damage taken. Come on. What are you doing? Oh, it's a double. It's a double, that's why. Big luck, animal lover, kind-hearted. Oh, we were so close to another. We would have had back-to-back. Great success. That would have been big. We got a person, 50 coins. Now, I kind of feel like this guy might have been chopped here. Okay, well, they succeeded, but that was not the best from Dullahan, bro. I forgot, like, the demon is selling. The demon in them is selling. Come on. Fear of the Dark is selling. Wait, 2 great successes? Wait, I'm different today. I'm really out here doing good. And we got a gargoyle soup. -2 strength, +1 agility, +1 wit. Big upgrades too. Alright, I think for Ursula, very smart, very magical, very agile. Should we up that agile some more? The agility. Let's go strength. Keep it a little more balanced. Arrogant. Yeah, we know you're arrogant. Look, honestly, let's go... I feel like I need... I don't really need super witty people. But I do need more luck. More lucky people. And charismatic is something that I need more about too, I feel like. 109 collected from locational taxes. The tower has been transformed by its divine grace in the wake of your power, my sovereign. It is now a little closer to its former glory. The tower that changes according to my actions. Such magic impresses me. A masterful work, isn't it? The builder of this edifice was a powerful mage who transcended his own limits to raise it. For this place was indeed constructed by a man, contrary to the religious account that claims it was the work of gods. What? But that's what I heard was it was the gods. Alas, it sometimes turn against him. Magic that can reshape reality according to the strength of a soul is not something to be placed in everyone's hands. So this place is now less powerful than it once was? Nah, what do you mean? It became necessary to curb some of the tower's powers, and to ensure that any future ruler would be worthy of it. This place is now less powerful. This edifice was not always the time-worn relic it has become, but deprived of its ruler's power for so long, the tower has weakened again and again. I recall the moment of its creation. It was such a magnificent monument that its summit, piercing the horizon, seemed to vanish from sight. A beacon raised to broadcast the kingdom's independence. A flagship whose magic reflected pure strength. Perhaps you will manage to restore its full splendor, my sovereign. It is my goal. Let us walk hand in hand toward that goal then. Aye. Ah, your grace, do you have a cup of tea? Let's see the rumor. Aaron, -1 damage taken during quest. Boy. Wait, that's goated actually. I thought that was bad. I'm gonna investigate more no rumors on Dullahan. Let's investigate Ursula. Dullahan we know everything about, which is kind of crazy. How many... Isn't there a max number of knights you can have? How much was it? Was it 6? Satisfaction of the people. We're level 1 kindness and level 1 audacity. Knights, servants. These are our servants. Oh, you can have 8. We still have a lot of room for knights. No. We're trying to go no demon except Dullahan. He's the only demon I will allow to be here. Daisy's back. What you need? Did you know that pigeons can make nests for their little friends? The problem is that a couple of pigeons have decided to make a nest for a giant bat. Doesn't use it, but it feels very welcome. I know a good taxidermist. This requires 8. I'm going to send people to take care of it. This gives us +1 in 2 things, so of course we're going to do that. But it's going to churn the milk. Shopkeeper. Who is this? This is new. It's the apocalypse. The end of the world. We're lost. There's no more paper. Absolutely nothing left to write on. Prices of the few remaining scrolls are exploding. I wish I lived in a world where I could just like dress like this. You know, I can, but people are going to look at me like, what are you doing? But if I could dress like this, that'd be drip. I'll try to discuss this with the Merchants Guild. I'll spend the money to raise this stuff. Oh, thank you. I must admit that I'd really like to finish my thesis on woodpeckers and headaches. You would rock any fit. Thank you, Thing. I appreciate the kind words. I hope you're feeling better. This freaking guy's here. He's kind of asking a lot of me. The Count is silent. Yes, the Count is. Shouldn't we be as well? I am surprised. Not even our best hunters were able to track the creature. Not even a bit. Not by a single hair. What a disappointment to discover that this terrible beast was nothing more than a werewolf. A mere human under a spell. Shouldn't you be glad about this? Don't misunderstand me, dear neighbor. We are glad, but hunting and tracking are our specialties. To think that you would excel at this over us. Our pride, our prejudice. Perhaps we were premature in our judgment. You must kill the beast. Kill the beast. So hunters are unavailable. So it's up to us to do the dirty work. Quite right, my very dear neighbor. We love you. You're a good egg. I will kill the beast once and for all. Okay, but if it's a werewolf, we'll exorcise it. We have a chance to take less, and we get +2 books. I don't care about nobles. Give a frick about a noble, bro. Oh, well, it does give me +2. So, do we want merchants or scholars? We're trying to be smart. We're trying to be smart. A ridiculous idea, but do what you wish, as long as this man stops attacking our sheep. No more of our animals eaten. We hope he's a vegetarian. Shopkeeper? The lands of Briz are cursed, your grace. They have turned blood red and have been completely barren for days. Barren barn. Not a single radish can be grown there. Cursed. Just sell the red dirt. Memories of Briz. Buy something to purify the soil. Cursed. A night will help. This gives me +2 merchant. Or I can just do +1 and not have to worry about it. Just sell the red dirt. And then, are we going to examine the nutritional value of red pebbles? They hated that. Everyone hated that. Oh, your grace, so someone left these letters in the courtyard fountain. And they're remarkably legible. Well, on one side at least, if you squint. Good luck. Right, shower time. Ah, your grace. I beg you to forgive my slight delay, but I was absorbed by a task of the utmost importance. You see, I was humbly devoting myself to organizing Villador's next grand banquet. And on that subject, I have a request that requires your greatest consideration. It is of crucial importance. Oh. What's happening? What? Where did that cry come from? Your grace. Her face is pale. But really, what audacity, interrupting my noble person like this. Just as we need you in the private quarters now. Go ahead, your grace. I will join you as soon as I can. But see here, what happened? The private quarters are silent, but a dull tension lingers in the air. It's suffocating. A door's been left slightly ajar, and it seems to you that it leads to the room of Angelica. Girl, no! If the freaking demon killed Angelica, I'm gonna be twisted. She has... You can't do this to me. I liked Angelica. She was literally so chill. Her body was found right here, Grace. You're not to have taken care to remove her from this room. I can only offer you my most sincere condolences with all the sorrow that this loss may brings. How could this happen? I'm afraid I don't know, your grace. I effing hate you, Dullahan. Dude, Dullahan did this. I know he did it. I know that demon was up to this. Losing one of our own on the battlefield, yes, that is part of our fate. But like this, in this cold manner right here beside us, it's incomprehensible. Sadness intertwines with fear in her voice. Why would someone do this? I don't know what to say. My apologies. Who could have done such a thing? I, your grace. Alwyn, if you'll allow me, we must speak in private. Yes. What, your grace? Unfortunately, everything suggests that the murder is among our own. How can you be certain? There's a traitor. I agree. Yes, I suspect the same. At this hour, only our knights had access to the private quarters as they were busy preparing to departers on their ventures. It was one of them, in fact, who went to warn Lady Alwena. No trace of magic was detected by the knights present either. As far from knowing the motives or the method used, much remains unclear, Grace. And I fear we must conduct an investigation against her. I didn't know we were going to be playing freaking Among Us! Indeed. Someone you are nice to search for clues. One whom you trust completely. However, entrusting this task to a knight who is under suspicion could also be a strategic move, given that their own actions could betray them. We must act quickly, lest any further evidence be lost or destroyed. He pauses, stopped, before a veil of sadness settles over him without warning. Yeah, because freaking the one girl was chill, dude. Angelica was a nice animal lover. I let her bring a cat in here and somebody's gonna murder her. I know it was you, freaking Dullahan. It pains me deep in the witness all this, your grace. Never would I have imagined. His voice breaks. But you'll find the culprit, I'm certain of it. As for me, I'll watch over our knights, so they may not let themselves be too shaken by this tragedy. Thank you, Arlen. I'm utterly appalled to see such scheming take place in our beloved tower, your grace. Who can still trust in this wretched world? If only there were a way to reverse the course of fate by using your powers. But yes, you're right, hee. How did I not think of that myself? A little temporal somersault might help you change things, maybe, maybe not. There's only one way to enter that uncertainty, isn't there? Hee. But the throes of fate are patient. Hear carefully before making a move, and give pauses for the right moment to intervene, or else disaster will be inevitable. Eager as I am to see what you will do, how can you change anything you haven't changed yourself? It's gotta be Dullahan. So the question that we have is, if I trusted anyone, it was Angelica. If I had to pick one person to do this, I wouldn't trust Angelica, and she's the one who freaking died. I reaffirm my deepest support for you in this ordeal. So did that demon possess Gilberto's armor? That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that demon possessed Gilberto's armor. It has to, no, not that demon. Different demon. 2 demons in the castle right now. May the gods grant you to the insight needed to unravel this matter. The dread taking hold of your night is concerning. I fear this atmospheric of terror will end up consuming what peace my people have left. As if our nights weren't haunted enough already. Ah. God dang it. ... You will get to the bottom of this, your grace. I believe in you. He tries to reassure himself, but you have never seen him so feverish. His voice trembles like an out-of-tune vibrato. It is terribly painful for me to endure this whole ordeal. I still struggle to realize that we must investigate our own, the very ones we are meant to protect, and that my niece was targeted. My poor niece. His words trail off into a sob. Please excuse me. I know, bro. Out of anyone, Angelica deserved that the least. Is it true, your grace? The murders occurred right here within our tower. She seems to be sobbing heavily, which is rather unusual for a stone statue. I'll find the culprit. Finding the culprit amongst your own knights, what a dreadful task falls upon you, my poor sovereign. It is possible that the tower is no longer a refuge, I promise. That I am no longer enough to guarantee complete safety. I feel myself faltering. Alas, the destiny of the souls who dwelled within these walls may not always be altered. Dry your tears, stone lady. Everything will be set right. Aura. Oh, this is her sister. You know she's stressed. I never thought such an act could be committed within these walls, and that my sister could be the target of such barbarity. When you find the culprit, I'll smash her skull in with this hammer. But for the time being, I'm going to make sure that I lock my door properly. Okay, so it has to be someone I trust. The young woman is facing away from you, leaning slightly forward. Her shoulders move gently as if she's following a soundless rhythm. We ain't risen. You hear a confusing sound somewhere between humming and a dissonant squeaking. What are you doing? Hi, I didn't hear you come in. Don't sneak up on me again. She turns around again before facing you once more holding a lute. I'm taking care of this little chick. She taps the instrument's wood as though it were an old friend she has just met again after a long time apart. I kind of let it rot in a corner, but now I'm settled here. Think it's time to fix it up. She slides her fingers along the strings. What were you playing? A Brimwood ballad. Here's my lullaby by the Vultured Crooks. Well, let's say it was a try. Still returning my old lute. How long have you been practicing? A little, but with all the traveling, haven't had much opportunity lately. But I learned in Brimwood with a friend. We even had our own little group. Ursula is a musician? We were doing Iron Lute, you know. Brimwood's defining sound from the gut, crafted by its outcasts. What is it? A style of music where lutes spit out frantic symphonies over vocals, by vocals I mean mostly just screaming. Makes me feel alive. Bro was doing the heavy metal. Oh, I have the opportunity to hear you play. That's really great. You're forgetting Harry's music. Thank you for the detail. See, look, I'm not trying to Riz. Like, look, we're not doing a Riz playthrough. But, like, this isn't even Riz. This is just being nice, bro. I hope to hear you play again. Like, why can't I say that and it not be weird? Look. Because, like, thanks for the details. Boring. That's really great. You forgot I didn't hire as a musician. That's just rude. Like, that's just mean. I hope I have the opportunity to hear you play again. Like, I hope we can really hear a song. Look, I'm not trying to Riz. We're trying to be kind, bro. We're not trying to Riz. Stop blushing. Don't look at the screen, bro. She needs to stop. Like, we're just trying to be kind. I thought maybe there'd be more lore to this, but she really just didn't even say anything. It was a duel to the death. Him, 8 feet tall, built like an Galarian wardrobe. Armed with a sword twice the size of mine. We locked eyes, not a word. The crowd, wild up until that moment, went silent all at once. The tension was... What did you do? Did you get away? Unscathed, I mean? Well, I wouldn't be here to tell the tale otherwise. So I was saying the tension was suffocating. Do keep up. He looked at me, I looked at him. He looked at me, I looked at him. And you looked at each other. They looked at each other? Enough. Stop your childish behavior. You'll never hear the end of this story. See, Gwen could be a murderer too, because Gwen's sick and freaking twisted. But you told me to keep up with... Wait, I want to know how you survived. I don't think Aaron has the confidence to murder somebody. I don't think Aaron's putting anybody down. Gwendon, if he doesn't frick with your vibe, he could. Searching for the traitor. I honestly feel like if I'm going to have anyone search, it's got to be Ursula or it's got to be Aaron. And Aaron, he doesn't have the strength to freaking pull up on somebody and ask the hard-hitting questions. He's too scared. Ursula doesn't talk. But I feel like Ursula, look, she's got the wit. She's got the smarts. Oh, he's got the wit too. And he's got the luck. But do we trust Aaron? He's the newest member. He has His grandfather literally tried to kill me. He literally tried to fight my knights not that long ago. So I'm gonna have to put this into Ursula's hands. Okay? Wit, charisma though, and luck is cooked. Honestly, I'm lying. We're gonna have to put it in Aaron's hands, but what if I don't trust him? I don't know Aaron enough, bro. Like, I just don't even know. Plus, their charisma is not mid, dude. Their charisma is chopped. Their luck is good. I don't know what to do. Aaron's just a little guy. I have faith. Okay, thing. We'll throw Aaron in there. I want something to boost some charisma, though. This can boost the wit and agility. It doesn't matter if they have strength. Charisma. What's this passive that it gives? I don't know. Alright, we got 219. We want to make sure out of everything we find who freaking murdered our girl, bro. Not my girl, but our girl as in our friend, Angelica. Okay? We can't be having none of these murders. This is a Charisma 2 sword. It's 150, bro. Frick it. We buying it. We gotta be safe. Aaron, I still don't know if you can be trusted, but you're more trustworthy than most of our knights, and I guess that's a little bit of a sad information. This is looking good right here. Aaron, you got this. I'm putting a lot of faith in you. Curse removal, strength, agility, magic. Look, bro, I'm sorry. His stats are just too goated. His stats are just too freaking good. Ursula, you go with him and make sure he behaves. And then now we got Gwendon, who I'm not really freaking with. We need new knights. We need new knights desperately, bro. It needs to be a one-person mission too. Wit, charisma. You can do this one. You seem to be the right candidate for this. Armor can be repaired. Oh yeah, we gotta repair armor. We are also low-key broke. But the armor repair didn't cost much. Yeah, we're so freaking broke, dude. I need a way to make money. How do I make money? We're putting a lot of trust in Aaron, so we'll feed him again. We'll feed him. He wants to be a dragon warrior, bro. Give him a lion's taco. He don't even like the lion's taco, bro. Aaron's a picky eater. Everyone else I've fed and they've enjoyed it. Then you got Aaron over here, bro. Alright, let's just send them out. Aaron, please come back with good news, bro. I'm begging. I'm begging you. I'm begging. Okay. Close it out. I'm assuming this one's gonna be good. This was a two-person job and we're already all the way up here. Okay, he's selling the bag. See, but she's gonna go beast mode. Great success. Not perfect, but it was good. The curse was lifted. Beneath that fur was a man who was, to say the least, unusual. It should be very noted that he was very grateful. Okay, so we got him good. Please do me good. This is the most important thing. Thank you. Oh, he's eating Aaron 8, Aaron 8, Aaron 8, Aaron 8. Your knight's thorough investigation was identified as suspect. Gwendon! We will hear some explanation at the... No! It was Gwendon? It wasn't even Dullahan? It wasn't even... Okay, so we have a demon in our quarters, but Gwendon. This was a great success, and they're saying it's Gwendon. I for sure thought it was Dullahan. What in the world? Ghost. Look, I mean, let's just get his strength to a 9. He's all around good in that stuff. Let's go agility. Look, maybe charisma. 5 agility, I would say, is mid, right? Let's go charisma. You need to be more charismatic. You're really good at all this. We'll get your magic up a bit. You can be one of our magic people. Gwendon. You might get kicked out, bro. Seriously. Step aside, lowborn. Don't tarnish my glow with the dust from your heap of scrap metal. See, this is what I'm saying. He's always being mischievous. Trust me, I'm dying to get away from your perfume. Gives me a killer migraine. Excellent initiative. Go on then. Scurry back to your own kind in some seedy tavern. My pleasure. I'm sick of seeing my own face in your knockoff armor. It's so shiny you can't even see the coward child hiding underneath anymore? God dang, she's really eating him. Oh. Ah, hello, Sovereign. Did you come to learn more about me? You find Dullahan in front of the occultist and demonology section of the library. A recommendation. Many of these writings are saturated with absurdities. Here's the thing. The demon takes on the armor. Gilberto would not have hurt anybody. He wrote letters to his little sister. He would not murder no one. Humans are not well versed with demons. Can you tell me more about them? I'm awaiting your questions. Do demons come from hell? Do you breed in dark, damp places like cellars? Are you sure you're not just fairies? Let's just ask a little silly question. No, it's far too close to humans. Demons are born in the bowels of Almar. Metrics below the surface, underground in the fiery depths. Are you selected by your vessel or do you take whatever comes to hand? Any improvements to this vessel? Does it look like it? The vessel dictates my purpose. The purpose of this vessel is stupid with confidence. We inhabit what we find, hoping that the next vessel will be the right one. Urgency sometimes forces these factory configurations. Prior, I once haunted a small sugar bowl, very small, and yet I felt less like an idiot than I do today. Gilberto was never that smart. Are demons a human creation? Are you sure that fairies have nothing to do with your existence? Yes, destruction is the only thing these creatures are capable of. We are born from a fragment of what used to be alive. I think you know enough. End. I love hearing you speak, Dullahan. Let's do whatever you want. One last question. How do you kill a demon? This is just a funny response. I love hearing you speak, Dullahan. Let's do it again whenever you want. I kind of want to say that to Dullahan, bro. We didn't accidentally riz. We already riz one person just because the dialogue was better. And this is good dialogue. One last question. How do you kill a demon? This is like, I am curious about this because what if Dullahan gets out of hand? I will not answer that question. I love hearing, okay, let me just hit Dullahan with this. What are you doing? I feel a strange tingling in my center of gravity. Stop that immediately. Thank you for the details. You're welcome. You're not getting any more. Okay, Dullahan, I'm just sorry. I didn't mean to make Dullahan uncomfortable. To work we go. So much people. Gwendon, we need to talk. We have to settle this right now. You wanted to see me, Your Grace? Indeed, we'd like some clarification. And I may have the privilege of knowing what this is about. Sir Gwendon, you are aware that a murder recently took place within the private quarters, aren't you? The findings of the night we sent to investigate point to you as the culprit. Oh, please, that's ridiculous. What do you have against me? Absolutely nothing. Well, that is wrong, and we'd like to ask you a few questions to clear this up. I'm dying to hear what absurdities you're basing this on. I'm listening. He practically spat out those last words. Your name's come up in several testimonies. You were particularly noisy the night before the murder. Murder, yeah, that's true. There's evidence you were noisy. How's that constitute proof exactly? Is it forbidden to suffer from insomnia now? There's evidence of your presence at the crime scene. I see nothing unusual here. Does that idiot who conducted this investigation realize that this tower is also my place of residence? Your name comes up in several testimonials. Oh, and I suppose all the fools living here must be believed on their word alone. I fear this is leading nowhere, Your Grace. Perhaps you should consider another method. Your behavior only makes me seem. I just want to understand what happened. Please tell me the truth. We can find a solution. Gwen would never tell me the truth. I'm just going to call him out. If it suits you, declare me guilty and let's be done with it, but stop bothering me. Please tell me the truth. We can find a solution. Your sugary airs won't work on me. I can show leniency if you tell me about what happened. He seems to be weighing the pros and cons. Alright, if that's the only way to end the circus, so be it, but know that it cost me. I'd have preferred not to speak of it at all. But here we are. Know that for several nights now my sleep has been troubled by a voice. A voice? Tell us more. Ridiculous, I'm well aware. But those insistent whispers followed me right into my bed. And no one such sleepless night as I wandered through the private quarters. I realized that I heard this voice very clearly through the keyhole of Lady Angelica's room. What did you hear? They threatened me, mocked me, described me in an odious way, and I believe I lost my footing. Did you find that strength? Strange. Of course, I knew that voice was not rational, but imagine the state I was in. I had been pushed past that deep horror the murder inspired in me, just to try to silence it. I'm not mad, Your Grace. In hindsight, I think there was something magical in it, something occult. That's it. I have nothing more to add. This remains a serious betrayal. You'll be banished from the tower. Oh, frick. Here's the thing. If this, if Gwen was... I think Gwen's being truthful with this testimony. It says it had something to do with occult. You know who was sitting in front of the occult books? Dula Han. Dula Han. Whew. This is hard. Gwen has been getting super annoying. Like, literally so annoying. Gwen is mischievous. But would Gwen kill? Gwen was with Angelica the whole beginning. I don't think they are homies. I don't even think they like each other. Who would like Gwen? But Gwen never killed. Dullahan got here and someone died. Sorry, friend went live with Delta. What's going on? I'm trying to determine if Gwen did it. Gwen says that someone was hitting them with voices in their head. And I kind of believe it. Really? He stops for a few moments, unsettled. That's surprising. The feeling is mutual. Thank you, I suppose. Oh, my congratulations, you finally unraveled the intrigue. A shame that's not enough to bring your knight back. Hudson rather Emmett's Covert's knight says rather suspicious. What do you mean? I surely don't see how I can have encourage anyone to do anything. I'm just a humble demon stuck inside a lock after all. Your faithful servant, who ardently wishes for your well-being, Your Grace. Nothing would please me more than offer you a way to avoid suffering of your little favorite knight, of course. How could one doubt that syrupy voice? Trying to get me to use your powers? Me? Oh no, you are attributing very guilt intentions to me. That makes me sad. But since you mentioned it, now that you know the name of the culprit in this line of destiny, preventing this murder could really be a piece of cake if you get back to the right moment. Name of the culprit? I don't think it was Aaron. I think it was Dullahan. Push past the deep one murder. I suppose. Hudson was a culprit. Nice says one. Culprit. Nice says one. Rather suspicious. What do you mean? I truly don't see how I could encourage anyone to see this whole day for this sort. How could? Are you trying to get me to use your powers? I let you know, but of course, feel free to make your own decisions. Find who the traitor is. So I'm confused. Is it Gwendon? Well, Gwendon did it, but they were mind controlled, apparently. Now, if I go back, I want my knight back. I want Angelica back. When? Okay, this is all the way back to cycle 9. Oops. I don't think I went back far enough. That was a mistake. How do I go back further? Oh, here we go. I want to go back to before the murder. Okay. But if I go back, how do I remove someone? How do I kick out a knight? You know what I mean? How do I get rid of one? Oh, hello, Sovereign. I was engaging in tribute. Okay, because we have all this again. Not really human, are you? I am why? What do you think I am? Be ghost of Super Ghost, come back on me. Alright, I'm a demon with an enemy mean. Because I'm just like... He has a desire to save people. I feel like Gwendon was... Okay. Okay. Where do I go? How do I send a knight away? Dismiss. Look. Gwendon never killed until what's-his-face was here. I don't think it was Aaron, because I trust Aaron. I don't know. If I dismiss you, this now will leave the round table. You'll be able to call them back in the map room. So should we dismiss Doulahan or Gwendon? I'm gonna go ahead and do Doulahan, because that way if we dismiss him and it happens again, I don't think it's Ursula. It's not Angelica. Ursula doesn't have the vibe. See, I could see Gwendon doing it. Aaron wouldn't do it. I'm dismissing them. But does that do anything? Because, like, they're still here. You know, no, they're not. Okay, let's see if this causes murder or not. If the murder still takes place... Good morning, Your Grace. It seems the ancient power of the tower woke last night, shrouded in all its majesty. Centuries-old legends indeed tell that this edifice expands its step with the growth of the ruler's reign, reflecting his power. Yet I have never been able to witness this glorious spectacle in my lifetime. This expansion could also perhaps give us the opportunity to bolster our ranks. I certainly heard word of a young man from Kutnar whose talents as a groom are highly appraised. Yeah, we have this. So everyone, this is just everyone back. Plus, with some modest improvements, one of your darned knights is making an unbelievable racket. I haven't slept a wink. The Nosy Knight. The Nosy Knight could be the one behind the murder that occurred before your recent time jump. The idea slips into your mind, lying silent. Do something or start knocking down bedroom walls. I think I know who's responsible. I'll speak with them. I'll speak with my knights. Order the victim. Order the victim to lock the door at night. I think I know who's responsible. Okay. Do this. Oh, really? Fine as you wish. Even I certainly would have no issues doing this myself. Think we take care of it. I was delighted to receive your letter. Okay, so they're back. Skip. Skip. I'll go myself. I can't. I'll send a knight. Okay. Now. He wants to talk. So, Your Grace, working with my kind now, are we? That demon who's wormed his way into your lovely tower. You better be careful, Your Grace. We're not exactly enough for honesty, you know. Except for me, of course, your most loyal servant. I already kicked out the demon. Oh, Your Highness. Oh, we already did all this too. Speak with confidence. Look, we're just gonna be chill. We're gonna say the same things we did. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm trying to be, you know, make Aaron into a knight as though they wanted me to. We already seen this. Gallery, talk. Tower's been transformed by its mind. Yeah. We know. What do you mean? Sure. Blah, blue. Okay. And I hide the fact that I can't bring myself fully reduce your reservation. Yeah. You're here. You're chill. The forge. Of course, right away. Okay. Now we're back at the round table. The only person who's gone is you-know-who. Okay. So I'm expecting us to not be going through it as much. But maybe we still will, I don't know. Mystical research, a terrible beast. This was, we put her on it and she cooked. Okay, literally cooked. Kidnapping of the Reverend, the Mastermind. Big Wit, which is you. Low Luck. You kind of cook this on your own. But we sent you and Angelica last time. And then strength. What is your stuff? Strength and charisma. You can go on this one. And let's just, there you go. Meal in the kitchen. I forget about the meal every single time. So we'll send more to Aaron. Aaron, if we're sending you all these meals and you don't like it, we've sent this and I think this. It just looks like Aaron would like stuff like this. Maybe Aaron likes butter shortbread. Ah, butter shortbread. It kind of looks like him, actually. Kind of looks like him. Alright. If somebody dies tonight, we're going to have trouble. Angelica and Aaron I sent together, and they had a good time last time. You know what I mean? They both liked their adventure they went on. They're friends. This was a major success last time. Sorry, a great success. Thank you, Ursula. Actually, a werewolf, yes. Big up on that. Bad wits, that's fine. I can't believe somebody would hurt this character, one of the goats. Another great success. Unexpected outcome. Philidor's... What? What is it? Unexpected outcome? Philidor's emissary was so pleased to see her nephew pampering her petunia that she gave him more pocket money than he needed. Oh. How kind. I didn't know stuff like that could happen. Get your charisma up. I guess what we did the last time. You can get your wit up. You maybe your magic a little bit, and your charisma. So did anybody die last night? Doesn't appear so. We have this again, which we know, like, get this out of my face. She's, what is it? We know, like, I don't think the other thing matters at all, so we'll just say this. I thought there'd be something cool happening. It doesn't matter. Thank you for all your good advice, Lady Angelica. See, Aaron didn't die, or Angelica didn't die, and him and Aaron, they're homies. Get plenty of rest before each departure. Bro, hit the dance moves. Okay, it's really important. Oh, are you sure? My grandfather always told me it left him groggy before a battle. Oh, I thought all knights did that. Do what works best for you. Anyway, not necessarily like everyone else. Thank you, truly. The other knights mostly ignore me, so thank you so much for spending time with me, Lady Angelica. See? Oh, I'm far from perfect, but if you need help, tell me. We've all been in your shoes after all. See? Angelica dying was sad because I know they're homies. Aaron wouldn't do it. Gwen could have killed Angelica many of years ago. Serpent Knight. A chill runs down your spine as the hooded figure steps towards you, their piercing eyes locked firmly onto yours. They're a snake. Greetings, strange sovereign. I mean, they are Serpent Knight. What can I do for you? There's a certain familiarity in the way you carry yourself upon that throne. Is this a murder mystery or something? I don't think it's supposed to be, but it was. Though I think it was Doulahan. It's not exactly the first time you've occupied the seat, is it? No, but it's the first time I've seen you here. I note that you choose not to obscure this part of the truth. It is appreciated. Who are you? Who am I? Simply a lone wanderer as yourself once were, watching and listening. Listening and watching. And what about you? Who are you on this path of destiny? I'm the new ruler and master of this place, a sick traveler who, I still don't know how, managed to open the tower's door. Guards, get this man out immediately. The new ruler and master of this place, a sick traveler who I don't know how managed to open the tower's door. Very modest of you, Sovereign. I'm curious to discover the end you will bring about. He freezes, and the gleam of his motionless gaze is suddenly tinged with the silver of doubt. I must say I'm eager to see what you will undertake with this seat power you have acquired. Wondrous miracles, or perhaps unspeakable horrors. There are other paths than these, of course. Good luck, your grace. I'm sure we'll meet again one way or another. One way or another. Gwendolyn, I absolutely need one of your little knights, hee hee. The bravest, of course, no questioning of sending a mere commoner. They'll need to head to Belthorn, in the Groveshire region, known for its ash parakeets, so elegant with a grace that's just perfectly balanced in a way you won't find anywhere else. Say no more. Now why? Because I need silver feathers. Naturally, I won't settle for an ordinary fan. My dear little girl deserves nothing but the exceptional. Hi, hi. I'm not sure I appreciate your motives. How could I refuse such a request? Very important. I'm not sure I appreciate your motives. Please? Okay, you got me. You're such an adorable ruler, Your Grace. Hi, hi. It's as if she were petting your head like a puppy. Who is Gilhelm? Oh, it's this guy. Kind of silent. Yeah, we already seen this. We got the thing. Shouldn't you be glad about this? So it's us to do the dirty work. All right, we'll exercise it. We did. I think Critical succeeded that one last time. Regarding the organization, Your Grace, regarding the organization of a sports tournament in Roslyn, would you prefer to promote croquet or chess? Can't seem to agree. So we can go book or people. I care more about people. Croquet. Understood. Rupin, grim tidings have reached me for the lower quarters of Roslyn, Your Highness. The plague is cutting down the wretched souls who dwell there. They burn with fever, screaming in agony as rot claims their limbs while they yet draw breath. The sight is almost unspeakable. Amal has our best doctors to help. These funds used to finance the necessary care. Let's just do this. I'll mobilize our best doctors to help, if that is what you wish. Your Grace, how to put it? These three letters were placed in the tower's mailbox in a perfectly formal and standard manner. Have a good afternoon. Ah, Your Grace, I beg you to forgive my slight delay. Okay, this is where we'll see if somebody got murdered. I was absorbed by a task of the utmost importance, you see. I was humbly devoting myself to organizing Villador's next grand banquet. Now that subject I have a request that requires Your Grace's consideration. It is of crucial importance. Oh no, not again. Where did that cry come from? Your Grace, her face is pale. Bro, what? Is it really just Gwen? Or is it Aaron? Aaron. A shiver runs through you. No, Aaron died. His body was found right here, Grace. Your knights have taken care to remove him from his room. I can only offer you my most sincere condolences with all the sorrow that this loss brings. Please give us a moment to speak. Yes. She walks by looking distraught. Your Grace. Yes, one of our knights is guilty. We'll investigate. Yes, that's precisely what I was about to recommend. He blinks unsettled. Your foresight seems to call into question his own importance, and in a metaphysical leap, the entire world. Yes, you'll find the culprit. I'm certain of it. I'm truly never what I've imagined. The mix of sadness and existential panic suddenly seems like far too much to bear. What? Are you kidding me? Me do such a thing? Oh no. Using my powers as exactly. Give permission to fiddle with destiny as you please. Without proper information or at the wrong moment, you might miss some options. Perhaps you could have saved everyone if you'd taken the time to investigate properly or come back at another time, or perhaps not. There's only one way to find out, isn't there? Hee hee. In the meantime, your little favorite was saved. Weren't they? That's an outcome acceptable for a lazy sovereign. So it's just Gwen. Like, unless it's Ursula. I'm just like, what? Because Aaron died. Yeah, Aaron died. Gwen's the one killing everyone. Is a lone knight who roams the lands of Britain. Turn a quest to find distractions chase away her boredom. I'm just confused. So it's not Aaron either. I'm getting distraught. And it wasn't. So it's Gwen. Gwendon did it. Aaron was right, but I thought he was like mind controlled by the demon who was in front of the occult things. But why would Gwendon do that? He was born in nobility. You know what I mean? Like, why would Gwendon do this? But Ursula, based off this, it makes sense. Find distractions to chase away her boredom. I need to figure out more. Your Grace, I refer my support. Yeah, I know. Angelica doesn't like assassination. Bro, investigate freaking Ursula. Low key. Yeah, a freaking thing happened. I really thought it was the demon. But I was like, okay, well the demon's also in the body of someone. It's awful. When you finally come across my school, the hammer, by the time I'm going to make sure I lock my door properly. It's the same thing minus the sister part. I just never thought... I thought the demon was just straight line. But I guess not. So, if I need anybody to freaking do this, I would like it to be Angelica. But she's not super wit or charisma. Let's assign Gwendon. He might tell us some things and I'll be like, okay, well that was suspicious. You know what I mean? 1 to 5. I'll repair your armor just to be safe, I guess. Maybe Gwendon's suspicious with it. Ah, frick the meal, dude. Angelica, you get food because I know for certain it isn't you. So just eat up, bro. Yeah. Let's see what Gwendon finds. I can't believe this. Was it him the whole time? The werewolf's curse. Whatever, bro. Participation. It's a werewolf, so does animal loving come into this? No. Bro, I'm distraught. Who is it? Follow up Iron's curse was lifted. Critical failure. Gwendon behaved suspiciously and presented inconsistent evidence. He'll be summoned at the end of the next audience to explain. So it is just Gwendon. Bro, he really pranked my ass. I truthfully believe that. Nah, you ain't getting upgraded, ho. Not you, Angelica. You can get upgraded. I'm too trusting. I'm too trusting. Take me back in time, bro. Wait, what does Gwendon have to say? Draws last one. Double hero channel. Bro. She's just agreeing. Take me back. We're just getting rid of Gwendon, I guess. I can't believe this. I can't believe this. After everything Gwendon was always annoying. I didn't think he was a murderer. The flip. Gwendon. How do I let you go? How do I let you go? Investigate. Investigate. Ursula. And now we got all this dialogue again. We're gonna do what we did the first time. Because I thought it was more, it was a better conversation with Dolan. I think you're fine just the way you are. Hey, Aaron, you were chill. I'm sorry that you had to die. I really was tricked by this freaking guy. Devious. Devious. And I can't even kick him out until later. I want him gone. Right? Like, I can't get rid of him. Or is there something else I gotta do? So, Your Grace, working with my kind now, are we? That demon, blah, blah, blah. No, that demon was... The demon ain't even the issue. assuming I have to do this before I can get rid of a night, because it just doesn't let me. But is this the day where somebody dies? Nah. It's not. I can't believe I let this just... I let him bait me like this. Yeah. Send the night. Gwendon, I'm arresting your eye. Mystical research. Chill beast, the ravages. Can I make him a real mastermind? Okay, you... How do I get rid of him? Oh, wait, you can click this and really skip. Good to know. That makes this way faster. How do I... I don't know how to get rid of him. I guess I can't tonight. Maybe I have to do it in the morning. Okay. Keep assigning you to this. This was you. And you. But I swear I already gotten rid of this guy by now. Low strength and charisma. I swear I did. This is strength, magic. Strength, agility, magic. Strength. Charisma, none. Strength, wit, agility. None of these are super good for this guy. The strength is super high. Do I have to send you on a quest, bro? You can go on this one, bro. Yeah, this is a garden one. He's perfect for it. I get this stuff. I'm just like, what? Dark cellar? I mean, he probably does good in a dark cellar. Armor can be repaired. Oh, yeah, I forgot I need to do that. You know who's not getting repaired? You, Gwendon. Probably don't even need to anyways. But I will send a meal. To Aaron. I think it was this one that he likes. Nope. Oops. Angelica and Aaron, they're homies. So I gotta get rid of Gwendon. I just don't know why I couldn't do it sooner. I know it's a great success. Good job, Ursula. You're a goat. Oh, that just speeds this up, I think. Last time y'all succeeded critically. Okay, thanks for the money. Okay, you sucked at that one. That's okay. It happens. I've kept giving you charisma because you desperately need it. You ain't getting upgraded because you're gone in the morning. You can have wit. See, look, I'm not getting the opportunity to kick them out. I said I was gonna arrest them. Is that why? I'm just a little lost on what I do. Like, get off my screen. What? Oh. Oh man, is this glitched? 3 time travels? Yeah, this is definitely glitched. Guess I'm gonna have to restart the game. I hope it did a save. I think it did. I think it did save pretty like recently. Okay, resume. We have all my people. When is this? Did I have these people to talk to before? Would you speak to me about something quickly, please? I'm needed elsewhere. Have you noticed anything strange in the child recently? Strange events? Could you possibly be more vague, please? Like what ghostly voices, monster hiding under beds? He's mocking. I do indeed suspect that some outside force is trying to influence you. I do indeed suspect that some outside force is trying to influence you. Do you take me for a fool? A mind as brilliant as mine can never be duped by such tricks. Of course. You gave me a good laugh, so I won't hold offense to this. Do do do. Do 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 do. Hear rumor. Ursula Loner scores bonus from performing quests alone. I have no rumors for anyone. But can I get rid of... Yes, okay. Be gone. Be gone, Gwendon. Finally, Gwendon has left. Hopefully that means nobody will die. That is the hope. Everything else at this point have been fine and dandy and everything is great. Take this 250. I'm low-key rich, bro. Big money. Croquet. Okay, thank you. I've gotten these letters. How do the letters work? Is that what this is? Invite him again. No, you are not getting invited, Gwendon. Why not call upon his services? Yeah, I'll do the groom. Gwendon, you gotta go away. Curse removal. Strength, agility, magic. Who have I been sending on this? Probably you two. But like, actually, you don't like being with people. You can go with somebody. Wit, luck, charm. Wit and luck wise, good. Charm wise, eh. But like, that's probably fine, right? Maybe we can give them something that increases charm. This is charm and magic. Magic isn't used in this. That's okay. I actually do want to forge something for them. Charm wise. The royal sword is kind of goated. You get rid of this. You have this. Big charm. Okay, I'm content with that. This other quest, we have strength, agility. Good agility, decent enough strength, good agility, good magic. So where do you want to go? Good wit. You could, that's a two-person. Wit, strength, agility, and charisma. You're kind of decent in everything, right? You can probably do this. Nocturnal Gargoyle Hunt. You can probably do this one, I would say. You got that. And armor. Dang it, I always forget. I don't think... Yeah, alright. And then in the kitchen we can send something. Let's send something to this one. I feel like he would appreciate anything. He kind of looks like this the most. And it was a plus. Okay, now, can we not die tomorrow? Can somebody not die? Aaron, I'm sorry that you disliked the quest I sent you on. I'm tired of all the deaths that are striking our village, our tower. Last time I put somebody else in this mission. This is cooked. Okay, but they're making it okay. Easy, great success. Liked it. Liked it. Curse was lifted and the beast was okay. You did not like your mission. But you're doing good. You succeeded. I'm sorry that you didn't like it. And then I'm assuming she did fine, right? Maybe? Yeah. The loner one is kind of a really good benefit thing. Everyone's upgrading. Okay. Assassination. She doesn't like hurting things. Okay. I think we'll do wit again. You... Charisma. Work on your charisma. I actually feel like this guy's pretty good. Charisma. Please, somebody don't die. It's been the one dude every time. My sister claims she made delicious chicken. Eat the chicken and have a good time. Why are you saying she claims? Does she usually not make delicious chicken? See, they're homies. I knew it wasn't them. Okay, please let no one die. I could go for some chicken. We had some like chicken for dinner and noodles. Elmore, this is new. Was I finally right? She always nakes Delk. She always nakes Delk. Wait, what did you say last time? I wasn't looking. Oh, venerable monarch. I'm Almor, county of the Count of Elmore and I. No, let me start over. It's pretty delicious. That's good. I like my chicken saucy. Oh my, he left and came back. He's really like that. Almost venerablest monarch. Elmore, count of the most eminently geographical county of Almore. Geographical? Humbly present myself, though somewhat tediously, and I come without precedential to bestow upon you a highly competitive invitation to partake in our competition, the great tournament of Almore. Hooray, hooray! What is it? The county of Almore holds its greatest tournament every 5 years to elect a new ruler, your grace. This is a society where politic invariably goes hand in hand with duels and competitions. That's right, exactly. Here's an advisor who speaks with brilliance and panache. Glory to him. Glory to the counselor. So one of our knights could become Count of Almore? Who is great, where do we sign? That enthusiasm, honorable, sovereign. Our great tournament, who modestly consists of 3 slightly deadly events, begins with the jousting tournament. So we be pitted against the other competitors to, well, joust until the first unlucky ones are eliminated. We'll participate. Excellent decision. We shall await your posteristrous feats. Those words do not exist, sir. ... To the glory of Almore! Long live Almore! Okay, we got new people, so this is promising. Hello, your grace. He nervously twists his fingers. I'm truly honored that my name has reached your ears. Seems to me, well, it's just a guess, a very small one, but you called me because you don't have anyone here who is entirely dedicated to your horses, right? Indeed. For the sake of strategic synergy, it might be a good idea to have someone dedicated to take care of your knight's mounts. Because a knight on foot is just someone wearing very heavy armor, isn't it? Haha. Anyway, if you could allocate a little funding to setting up a stable, well, I might be cut out for the role. I've been a groom on the Cutnar lands my entire life, after all. I have plenty of, well, a few contacts in this area, and if you are ever in need of horses, I'm sure I'll know where to find some, and fast ones. That's it. Thank you, your grace. Aristocrat, we'd like to negotiate an agreement with the Merchants Guild on our behalf. They're currently withholding certain essential goods. I'm obviously talking about tea, in case you had any doubts. I suppose they have their reasons. It is horses acquired. You're a businessman. What can I say? That's how I am. So we can get the noble up. Whoa, how is my noble at 15? What the heck? I don't care about the nobles. I'd rather have my trading up. You really don't understand anything about the real problems facing this kingdom. Gilhelm He really was a human trapped in a cursed furry skin. He's a human again. The beast is dead. No, the beast is no more. This man has regained his senses with baffling speed. He seemed quite eager to come and thank you for properly on his own account. But let us celebrate what is important. The beast no longer roams our lands. As thanks, you may count on Groveshire as your ally. We are allies, joined at the hip. Yes, new ally dropped. Successful hunt, rally Groveshire. We are proud to have your support and that of Groveshire Count. Let us convene in detail of this alliance soon. This is of course, Rufus, classic dog name, was a werewolf. You broke the curse. No more innocent victims. No more chickens being eaten alive in their hen house. I'm free thanks to you. Don't make that face, Rufus. And now I wish to spend that freedom by your side. Your diet seems rather unique to say the least. My name is Rufus, Your Majesty, but I was once known as the fearsome beast of Groveshire, the one you could have slain, but instead choose mercy. For that, I'm grateful to you, forever and ever. Yo, Rufus could really pull up. What can you bring? My strength, my loyalty, my soul. He's very charismatic, he's very strong. Even my whole body if you wish so. Woof. Freaky deaky Rufus. Strength, wit, and he has no charisma. I suppose you might be useful. I like him. Thank you, Your Majesty. You won't regret allowing me to grovel at your royal feet. I know I'm not trying to have groveling happen, but I'm here for Rufus. We've had it with those baguette-munching snobs from Chavignol, acting like they're the kings of cheese. My sisters are gonna make molasses cookies from the medieval times. Potatoes and molasses, the song is good. I've never had no molasses cookies. I don't even know if I've had molasses. I've definitely had it, but not like any times I can remember. So we thought a cheese contest to show them, you know. But well, we're kind of short on funds for a proper event and stuff. So got any spare, please? That's for my generous contribution. Sorry, but the cheeses are actually better. That's evil, but we're for the people. Take my money. Take my money. Wow, that's a lot. Darn it. I got you. Don't even worry. Hopefully Rufus will stick around. I like Rufus. I don't know why he wouldn't, but we gotta unlock the stables. The tower has now been granted a new room. Anything else, Your Grace? That's all. Thank you. Oh, Your Grace, your stable is gorgeous, although a little too saturated with straw bales. But you don't have any mounts at the moment. Are you looking for new ones, Your Grace? Ah, we can get mounts, and they do interesting things. Look at this mount, a rare horse, blessed by fairies. It gallops as if it was stepping on wind itself. Interesting. So we don't need a horse right now, you know, but we probably are going to need some horses. All right, we have our knights. They're still here. I'm still suspicious of Dullahan, but that's okay. I'm really enjoying this game right now. Let's just go and repair the armor of everyone here. With their expensive freaking armor, dude. All right, jousting tournament. We need strength, agility, and charisma. Low strength. We need high agility. Honestly, it's looking like Angelica should be the one to go. Or maybe Dullahan. Dullahan or Angelica. The thing is with Angelica, I really want her to, on a fine steed, I really want her to do well here. You know what I mean? I want her to be someone strong. So maybe we'll send Angelica here, but first let's get a more agile horse. Why not? Agility 1, it's pretty cheap. Another agility 1. Why is this one so much more? Cycle duration reduction. Maybe it's just because you can only have... Oh my gosh. It's random. It's quite slow, but its unpredictable movements make it an asset nonetheless. So it's fast, slow, fast, slow. Cycle reduction. Cycle duration reduction +1. I'd like to finish the good place with you. We do need to finish the good place. This one's only 15. And its agility is interesting, but it makes it slower. Let's just buy this little default horse. I'd be down to finish it. Does we have anything else that gives charisma? Well, this is charisma. I'm in agility. But for now, we can give you the royal sword for the charisma buff. And you are our jouster. Do us proud, Angelica. The mystic well. So a lot of this is just contracts. Dragon hunt. A huge dragon is flying over. They can take a lot of damage. We need strength, agility, magic. See, you, and you could do well on this mission. It can do potentially 6, which could kill my people, but we get big gold and item. We get a whole bunch of stuff. But I'm just like, I don't know. Strength, wit. Mid strength, mid wit. This looks pretty mid. Low luck. That's pretty low. Should I put you here? An ether medallion from Militarized Spirits in the night to investigate the town and bring the relic back where it belongs. Because you're not very strong. Yeah, I feel like this is our best one for this one. But do we want to try this dragon one? If I was going to send, like, wit, magic, charisma. Like, this is for them, but their charisma's a little low. This is a +1 charisma. Like, this is probably what I would send here. Crush this stuff, but the charisma's like, But I'm thinking this dragon. But I don't want nobody to die. Like, everyone could die. Well, only Ursula could die. And that's just not something that I want to happen. Plus, I can send off 4. Should I try the dragon? Ursula, if you die, I'll be distraught. She's also a loner. Dang, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. The Mystic Well, low. Have you heard of a wishing well? A loot of people have. A lot of people have. Too many. You think Vincent that the modes of magic can't solve their problems? It's just like the best rewards are from the dragon. We're just gonna do it. Wait, so what's the objective of the game? Are you the monarch or something? Yeah. Let's send them to fight the dragon. But let's give them some loot to be safe. Let's head to the stables. I need a strength horse. A strength horse. All these are too expensive. This is a minus agility strength. Maybe we should look at weapons. Strength, minus agility, -1 strength. This gives... Okay. Let's buy the shield, actually. And the strength sword. And then let's go back. This way, Ursula, we know for a fact, can't die. No, they can do 6. Gosh darn. And this is a 2 strength, so I don't even want to trade that out. But I can give someone else this, like, strength sword. You can have +2 strength, because you might need it. Your agility's whatever. Your agility's so bad and your strength is so bad. You might get bodied on this quest. That's the thing here. But you won't die. It's really up to the other 3 to make something good happen, but the one's a loner. Oh, you can just click this. This makes everything so much better. It's so much easier. I'm just gonna have to send them out. Hopefully, Ursula doesn't take the full 6. But I'm just worried about it. But we'll see. Oh, we got a meal in the kitchen. Hold on. This is kind of stressful. We're gonna give her a meal. I think she probably likes Gavolt. Wait, where are you from again? Is there a way I can see this? Prison. Who runs on the prison? She told me where she was from, but I do not remember, to be honest. Sorry, Ursula. She's from under the sea, but this looks like her. Okay, we're good. I feel like if the food looks like the character, then like they enjoy it. Please, everyone, do not die. Do not perish. Rufus liked this. This is all I'm hoping. Guys, do not die on me. I won't even know till tomorrow. The quarters are quite holiday, Your Grace. I fear no one is available for your missions of the day. Unless I shall deign to handle them, of course. Oh, do not look at me as so. Do not look at me as so. Beneath this veneer of a zealous clerk lies merely an old blade with a few good years left in her. In all modesty, of course, even if a few veterans here and there still recall my passing. Imagine if I were to return to service for you. A former warrior from Britain coming out of retirement to follow your orders. I mean, now that would spice up your chronicles with some flavorful anecdotes. Quite an improbable scenario, isn't it? After all, I imagine your meager ranks are quite sufficient, except for today, apparently. Wait. She's goaded. She's literally goaded. Look at the stats, bro. Her mouth seems to stretch into a faint smile with all the flexibility her pursed lips allow. Then my blade and my experience shall be yours, Your Grace. With that said, don't expect me to be away for long. These halls won't maintain themselves. What? Dude, she's the greatest warrior the lands have ever seen. But if she dies, I'll be so distraught. That is so funny. Blaine and Arnold. Good day, Your Grace. A pleasure to see you again. I didn't expect to set foot here again, to be honest, but it turns out that your victory over the beast has resonated throughout Groveshire. Tisk. And you are Blaine, hunter and representative of Beaconsbury. At the Count's request, I'll report back to you on any needs we may have, even if we are capable of managing our own. How's Beaconsbury? Self-sufficient. Our hunters are doing fine. Now that we are allies, some of our requests will be directed to you, particularly those that Beaconbury's hunters remain your main contacts, Arnold. Beaconbury's hunters failed to hunt them down the beast in time to save our herds, Blaine. For lack of information on your part, I shall be delighted to see our new sovereign at their best. Send one of your knights for a friendly hunt. Friendly hunt it is. Are you questioning the orders of the Count? Emerge victorious from this friendly hunt in the woods. I don't know if I trust this guy. What if he like kills somebody in the woods? Are annoyed that at having failed their own turf. Emerge victorious in this friendly hunt in the woods. Friendly hunt it is. I'll do it. Frigate. Thank you for humoring Blaine. Beaconsbury is fiercely proud, but a victory in this hunt should convince them. I hope so, at least. We got a worker or a Grelin. Bring in the worker. Some of the guys and I thought it'd be nice to have a place in town where we could eat quietly. There are lots of little stalls at the market, but there's never anything left at lunchtime. It's expensive and we're already not being paid well. Let us open a tavern, serving quick but healthy meals. Yeah, sure. Good thing we asked. Better than skipping a meal every 2 days. We're for the people, as you can see. 27. Some of residents' nobles are particularly angry, Your Grace. What do you mean? Some people are still having a hard time accepting your recent ascension to power and the revival of this tower. They also lament the fact that Rosin, once the capital of Briss, has been downgraded to the slightly less prestigious status of nice town. I kind of want to try this game out. This game's cool. It's good. I like the story. I like, you know, decision-making games are always fun, so... Let's allow these rebels to express themselves. Let the leader of this movement come forward. Let our detractors be imprisoned. Let's allow these rebels to express themselves. Let the leader of the movement come forward. I think let's allow the rebels to express themselves. Yes, let your actions speak for your reputation. Arlen's feeling it. I actually think this game is pretty cool. Nobody's back yet, but we have the literal GOAT. Look at those stats. I'm blocking the agility. She has 9 agility. Literally the legend of legends. She has no magic though. Strength, wit, and luck. She's obviously destroying this. Like, come on. This ain't even a question. Or this one. We send her on the friendly hunt. She's locked. Why? Why are you locked? Why is she locked though? What? She has to do a 2-person one? Or no, it's only certain ones she will do. She'll do... No, she won't do any single one. Nah. But she low-key... Well, she can't do that one. Can she just eat this by herself, bro? You think she can just cook up by herself? There's no single one she wants to do, bro. She has a lot of confidence in herself. But the strength is high, the charisma's high. Bro, frick it. She's got this. -2 strength, plus agility, plus wit. We don't even need that. You know what? You can do this. You can do this. But first, let me make a meal. I always forget. I gotta send her the meal. She looks like she would eat a crepe. I always know these things. I probably said that way wrong. It looks like there's more to it than that. Let's see if she cooks up. She liked it. She enjoyed herself. Our other people still aren't back? Oh, no, sorry. We'll see if they're back right here. Okay, now that everyone's coming back, I'm a little scared. Ursula, please don't die. Agility big, charisma big. Great success. Good job, Angelica. I knew you had it in you. You're not trying brilliantly in the first trial, toppling the puny opponents left and right. Good job. Do not take the damage. Oh my gosh, you're cooking me. Not enough strength? No, because he has all the strength. We're major failing. We're major failing. I should not have fought the dragon. Please? Oh my gosh, Ursula's gonna die. Oh, no. No. Girl, we gotta go back in time. Can she solo by herself? Y'all were a whole group. She's out here soloing. Nah. Doesn't even matter where I put these stat points, y'all. We're going back. We can't have Ursula die on us like this. Dang it. No, I have to go back too. Because they're not even going to be here. But let me make sure. Which means I'm not going to get Alwina as the knight. Frick. I have to have her as a knight. All we have to do is go back again. Wait, what? Oh, this is, we still had... Yeah, we still had... We have to go back to here. Dang it. Skip all this dialogue. We know, we've been here. We played these games before. Dang it. What could I have said right there that was different? There was actually a different option, but I didn't do it. I'm silly. Okay, so I'm not sending them to fight the dragon this time because that was just bad. That was just bad, though. Will relay participate? Yeah, look, you don't even gotta talk to me, bro. Yeah, you don't even gotta talk to me either, bro. I know we're allies now. We're allies. The beast, look, bro, you're joining the team. Don't even question it. You were chill. Indeed. We're just doing the same thing we did last time. Take all my money. Okay, now we know, do not send nobody to no dragon. Get the stables again. Talk to this man. We did buy this horse, right? Wasn't it this one? I don't know. Wait, how long does this one take? This one's 3. So if we want them to be back, we gotta get the horse up. If we want them back sooner. Which, like, some cycle reduction. This is a cycle reduction. I gave you something, didn't I? For your travels? I think I got a charisma sword. First off, let's repair the armor, because we already know we're gonna have to be doing that. And then we can go here. Charisma sword? I already have it. Apparently. Oh yeah, it's on you. Boom. Charisma up. That's all we had. Now, cycle reduction -1. Oh, all these horses minus the cycle reduction. Except this one. It does +1. So, we'll do this and put it on you so you can be back here sooner. Up your agility because you need agility anyways. And we're going to assign this mission to you again. So, they're gone for 2 days. If we can get everyone gone for a while, that means we can get the stuff. We can get the lady still, who, let's be honest, we want her on our team. Honestly, you are good for this one, and you can go too. Or do we want wit? Your strength is that. You I think should go. That's a 2. We have another 2. Wit, magic, charisma. Wit, magic, charisma. We could send Aaron on this quest. One more 2. This is a 2. Strength, wit, luck. No luck on you. Let's see. It's the only other 2 though. So what we could do, strength and wit isn't good. Well, like we could give her a strength sword, which this is what, 2 strength, 1 charisma, 2 magic. 6 strength is good, I feel like. If we give a horse for luck, maybe? Or does she need strength too? But we also don't want the cycle reduction, or else she's going to be gone not long enough. Strength, agility, wit. How do I get this stuff? These like potions. Do I not have the things for the potions? Even if she loses and fails, I don't care. As long as she doesn't die. And she isn't gonna die. But wit and strength is good. Maybe I just need something lucky. Or sorry, yeah, wit and strength. A lucky horse is gonna make her come back too fast. Whatever. I think this is fine. I'm gonna have to do the meal though. Because they all should be out for too long, and we can get the one goat, the old lady. She's crazy. I wonder if she only can go out when they're gone, though. Which would make sense. We'll send this to her because she didn't get it. You look like this, so there you go. And now we're good. Everybody be gone. Aaron didn't like it. Aaron never likes the stuff I send him on, I swear, bro. Ursula liked it because she was alone. No, they're back already? How are y'all back? How are y'all back? Loyal. Big ups on everything. This is great success. Just kidding. 1 damage. 3. Bro, how you taking so much damage? How you taking so much damage? Ooh, big cheese though. Big cheese. Up the charisma on you. So I was wrong. I thought that was a 2. Did I put him on the wrong one? I must have. Alright, but that's okay. No, it's not, is it? Blaine and Arnold, yes, we know about this. And you are, I was speaking to very friendly hunted is. I'm down to do that. Rupin. Wait, have I not been here? Is this new? This might be new. No, it's not. Let these nobles be arrested. Wait. This is new. Dark rumors have been reaching me, Grace. Certain nobles who have built their fortunes through dubious practices are said to be keeping slaves in your kingdom. Yeah, arrest them, bro. Whatever you like. We're arresting them. Stop playing. I would not thought such practice still used in this kingdom. One would say misfortune seeks you out. What? Why? How strange is it not? I would not have thought such practice is still in use in this kingdom. Someone say misfortune seeks you out in the sign of fate. Take heed. Bro, it's because of the demon. I've been going back in time too much. Your Grace, there's a snake. No, a knot of giant snakes in Clovermont. Can we eat it? With a lot of sauce, I guess so. But it's a knot of snakes all tangled up, you see. I don't think the sauce would be distributed very evenly. Doulahan liked it. Ursula was like, bro, why would you say that? Let's untangle the knot, then we can eat them with sauce. Let's just kill the monstrosity. This one looks easier. And we get more stuff. So let's just kill it. Yeah. Roland, we're trying to create something that can be exported from Grist. Something that visitors can take home as a souvenir of our fair ports. But we're at all odds. Sea dogs at each other's throats. Homemade booze in bottles that'll smash. Little caramels that melt. Pork... I'm not going to even try to say that because there's definitely an accent to it. That's impossible to cart around. We can't bloody decide. Your cider's delicious. People just have to be careful with the bottles. This gives us more money. And that's what I'm here for. In tins. That's a funny idea. Best ask the learned lads how to keep the rot at bay, eh? Ursula doesn't like anything that I freaking do. Your Majesty, overcome with excitement at the sight of your arrival, Rufus rises abruptly. In his frantic fidgeting, he knocks over a goblet of water on the table where he was sitting. It splashes you ever so slightly. Oh, please forgive me, Your Majesty. I still need to get used to this body again. It's nothing. You know that things can't fade away so quickly. It's nothing. Oh, I was hot. It's nothing. I was hot. You will take better care. No, I was hot. Oh, really? Is it because of me, Your Majesty? Okay. Why is Rufus trying to riz me, bruh? He quickly mops up the liquid on the table. I remained in that beastly form for so long, I feared there are some indelible traces. To be honest, I felt trapped in a strange in-between ever since I woke up. Upon opening my eyes, naked, amidst the thickets of Groveshire, that irrepressible urge to chase chickens has not yet left me. In case there's any confusion, I'm not a chicken. If that were the case, you'd be the most beautiful chicken. Okay, Rufus, you gotta chill, bro. You're making me feel some type of way. I'm getting flustered over here. But understood, I will therefore avoid chasing after you unless you change your mind. Does anything else still persist? Mostly this struggle with being shut away within the walls of this tower. I can feel it. He fidgets now and it's almost as if you can hear him wagging his tail. That's all I believe. Even my former fleas have jumped ship. That said, I also feel another instinct, quite unprecedented, and very different from the free and wild one that governed me when I was a beast. Meaning, well, the wild beast has metamorphosed into a little puppy. I feel overwhelming joy and an unflinching devotion. It's undeniably far removed from what I experienced before, the unrestrained freedom that drove me to roam the forest from dawn till dusk, at the sad cost of a few crimes committed. Beast or puppy, it's all the same now that you belong to me. Yo, Rufus wants me to say this. Rufus is a freak! Which do you prefer, the instinct of the wild beast or that of the little puppy? My own desires matter little to me, so long as I may remain by your side, Majesty. Yo, Rufus, you gotta chill out, bro. Seriously. Okay. We need something long that we can send these knights on. This one's a 2-day. We need strength and luck. Neither of them really have that, but they're wit, and they need wit. They also don't have that. Low strength, low that mid agility. You could be good for this if your agility was a little bit better. I think the food, but you can't have the horse because the horse is not here. So maybe we can buy a little agility weapon. Everything is expensive. -1 strength plus an agility. Is there anything that's just straight up agility for nothing? Strength 2. Strength 2. Agility minus 2. Wit 2. Agility 1. Where's the agility weapons? God dang. None of them are really agile. Agility 1, wit 2. You know, wit needs to be high for this too. We'll give you I repaired your armor on accident, but I guess kind of needed it to be anyways. Which means I should probably repair yours as well. And we can send you on this one. And I'm pretty confident in your abilities. Okay? Any other solo too? It looks as though there's no other solo quests. So what am I supposed to do with Dullahan? If the solo quest is super strength and magic and agility, I think they can do it. Like right here, strength but charisma 0. Strength, you can't do that one either. Strength high, agility low. Like, do we think? Honestly, this strength and agility is good. I'm honestly saying this, Captain. You're not gonna romance Rufus. Rufus wants me really bad, but I'm not romancing. They can't be romanced. No one can be romanced. I said the one line earlier I romanced Dullahan earlier because I was like, let's see what Dullahan says of this. And Ursula, and neither of them said anything interesting. Like, I thought there was going to be more to it. Both of them didn't say nothing. So I'm like, okay, there's really no point of romancing. I mean, maybe there's more later and you get more dialogue. But for what I've seen, it's like, there ain't nothing. But maybe if you continuously romance them. But Rufus is the freaky one. Rufus is freaky. And look at the way he's looking at me. And he really loves me. Let's go ahead and send them out. But I think if I send them out, they're going to come back. Like, we're going to have other people come back. We're on different times. They were vanilla. We got to feed Rufus. Rufus was a dog. He probably wants a biscuit. He doesn't even want the biscuit. Rufus ain't even want the bisque. I don't know how the one's gonna do by himself on a 2-person mission, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Y'all, nobody come back. Everybody's coming back. Every single person came back. Okay, you did good in your jousting tournament, but it's actually okay that everyone came back, because now we can send them all out, and it'll be okay. You're not trying brilliantly in the first trial, toppling the puny opponents. Follow up, yes. Now, you weren't too happy with this mission I sent you on, but you're cooking. Oh, you did good. I'm sorry they didn't like it, Aaron. Now, how are you doing? Big wits, bad luck. Oh, you're trolling. You're selling. Ursula, be so serious. Be so serious. I'm feeling like this one's in the bag. Oh my gosh, literally 8. Big. Good job, Rufus. Now, I don't know how you're gonna fare here. Yeah, you know, that's on me. You know, that's just my bad. Everyone wants to level up, though. Shout out. Angelica is still probably my best knight. Let's give her a little more wit. I feel like she would be smart. And with you, we can give you more agility. And you should have a little bit more strength. And we'll give you 5 charisma. And then we'll move on from charisma from you. But the charisma's fine. Ursula. Ah, your grace. Did you come to enjoy this beautiful weather too? The sky's bright white and the light drizzles moistens in the air. And a light drizzle moistens the air. I just need some fresh air. Yes, I hate the sun. I just need some fresh air. Is the coffin of power starting to feel a bit tight already? Better not stay outside too long then. With this drizzle, you might end up rotting away like everything else that gets lost in the pine maze forest. Her words are unusually heavy. Are you familiar with Pine Maze? Rather, it's the little village of Moonvale where I was born. A place where the only bit of sky you can see through the high treetops is often like it is today. Bone white. Seems like a lovely place. Do you go back there from time to time? I mean, it might be chill. Do you go back there, though? No, it's a bit complicated for me to go back there. She seems reluctant to reveal more. I don't like dwelling on my past. I imagine you prefer Brimwood. Would you like to talk about it? We're trying to see the lore. No. Okay, maybe a little. Have to admit that. That beautiful gray sky made me think about all that again. She paused for a few minutes, embarrassed before speaking again. I had to leave. Didn't really have a choice. How can I put it? My mother, she's a powerful witch from Moonvale, and she was obsessed with sheltering me from danger. Ritual subject. Without getting into the gritty details, when a witch steeped in the dark arts tries to enchant you for your own protection, it rarely ends well. She points to her left shoulder. These marks... ... They're the result of a curse that she brought upon me. Silence follows. Opening up in this way seems to be a struggle for her. I see, and so you fled to Brimwood. Understand now, thank you for opening up to me. Only a sad smile greets your last words. She seems to have said too much already. Okay, we got the lore about the shoulder. There's a bug. Don't forget to clean your armor after each quest. I know, you've been saying the same thing for 20 years. Though it really means a lot to me that you're still looking after Eliath and me after all these years. You know, just because I chose a different path doesn't mean you stop being my little sister. Hehehe. Stop laughing like an idiot, and I'm really proud to see you living your dream now, to be honest. Chill. Angelica still might be my goat, low-key. Let's talk to her brother. Your Grace, as you know, we had the Great Wyvern Hunt every year in Clovermont to keep the creatures in check. But this year, well, there are far too many. We found them perched on rooftops, hiding in attics. Some have even stolen hams from the market. We're not enough to handle it. Let's protect Knight will fend off the wyverns. A knight will help. So we have mid-strength, mid-wit, low agility, mid-charisma, mid-wit. I mean, this one's easier. But this one we can send in 3. But with this, we can just send... No, we can't send the 1. We need someone with strength and wit. Which you have mid both. I think we could do this one. Is that crazy to say? I think we got that. Elmore, Daisy, and Gideon. Who's Gideon? Greetings, Your Grace. My name is Gideon, Little Gideon. And beyond that, the Misthickens. I'm thinking your name, Mabel. My origins are a mystery, even to me. My past is a haze of shadows, cryptic dreams, and the lingering scent of lavender. Sigh. A burden truly to be so intriguing and yet so uninformed. I'm utterly in trouble not to know more about you. I'm beside myself. Ah, yes. I know that mystery can be adorned with a fragrance that can be quite intoxicating. Who knows? Perhaps we will discover more together? I've heard tales of noble deeds, of knights with shiny names and even shinier armor here. I seek purpose, possibly dramatic lighting. Both seem plentiful around here. Some information piqued my interest. Strength, wit, okay, very charismatic, which we kind of need. We have a lot of room. Gideon, you're strong and you're smart and charismatic. We'll take that. Oh, that was unexpectedly easy. I had a whole monologue ready. But if you will allow me, I shall continue. There is a small detail I may have overlooked. As I have said before, my origins remain an enigma I yearn to unravel, and you may hold the key. I recently learned something crucial from the governess of the orphanage where I spent my earliest years. I was apparently left there by a local brigand. With your aid, I believe obtaining further information from this bandit would be quite trivial. That is not your only reason for joining my round table, is it? What a thought, but I wouldn't dare pull something like that. I truly wish to serve you, so one might as well combine my duty with the resolution of the mystery that has robbed me of sleep since time. Okay. My curiosity is piqued. Yeah, I'm piqued. Delighted to provoke such emotions. Thank you, Your Grace. We'll accomplish great things together. Who's Elmore? Oh, it's this guy. Your knights are thus returned victorious. You're thus honorably invited to the next thrilling event of the tournament. What a surprising surprise, isn't it? Not really. Hurrah, hurrah! Sorry, it might be hooray. That wasn't necessary. What does the next challenge involve? The second and oh so exhilarating trial of our great tournament is nothing less than a duel to death against a beast. Rest assured, it is only a philosophical death, for what fate could be more dire than seeing one's dignity pulverificated in a brawl. Here, you'll be free to choose your opponent. We have a wide selection of beasts, demons, cockatrices, political prisoners, bloodthirsty hares, to name a few. We'll take the bloodthirsty hare. We got wit, strength, and agility. Excellent choice. Feisty little ruler. Let this creature be philosophically executed in our name. In the name of Almor. Daisy? Your merchants are exaggerating. We have a beautiful chestnut forest right next to the village. Imagine the possibilities. Chestnut puree. Candied chestnuts. Roasted chestnuts. Charlottes with chestnut puree because it's the best dessert in the world. With custard. And with little floating islands because you don't want to waste the whites. So tell these bloody merchants that the forest is not their private property just because it belonged to no one until now. Nothing beats chestnuts puree, Charlottes. They're going to have to leave there. I mean, yeah, we're for the people. I knew you were a good person. Ah, your grace. So, someone left with these letters in the courtyard fountain, and they're remarkably legible. Well, on one side at least if you squint. Good luck. Right, shower time. I need to turn on the AC for a second. I'm getting a little hot. Let's see. Let's just go to the kitchen real quick because we're gonna send a meal to him. I think he likes the biscuits. And then let's just see what we got cooking here. So fight the murderer hare. I mean, you've been here. You're gonna stay doing what you do best. Okay, you got this. Now, Gideon wants to go do this. Gideon, what is your stats again? Good wit, low strength, high charisma. So we need somebody witty and strong. Witty and strong. We'll send you with Gideon. And they have... Oh, I thought he had good charisma. It's fine. 8 charisma on one of them is enough. We also got to repair the armor. Make sure we do that. Okay. So this quest, though, is a 1 speed. The one that we just sent these two on, right? So 1 speed. We could, if we're feeling a little crazy, make it a more. We buy this little horse here with the 1 agility. No. It's not you. It's you. Cycle duration reduction +1. So if we give you this, this should take longer. Right? Which means if we can do more 2s, you know, people will be gone longer. This is a 3. This is a 3, which is kind of nice. Charisma, wit, and low luck, but this is high luck. Aaron should probably go on this one. But here's the thing, we're going to have to send you with Aaron for the wit. And I know you don't like going with people, but that's just going to have to happen. We have another 2. We need more. Strength with agility. Agility, wit. But then again, they're going to have to go alone. Strength. But we need them to go on it too. Because I think everyone else will be gone. And then we can get you know who. And I'm like, okay, I want that. But none of these look super good for this character. Except maybe the harpoon fishing one. But like we need low magic, low charisma. So maybe if we get like a charisma thing. The charisma thing is on you. You don't need charisma right now. You could benefit from maybe... What is the one that they're on? A Sun Quest. Agility? I think somebody else has an agility one. Yeah, it's you. If anything, you might... Your agility is so high. You might benefit from this one. Which means you can have a sword or a weapon. And the charisma one can go to you. I still think even 2 charisma might be too low. It probably is. 2 charisma is like nothing. But don't you minus charisma? You do. 4 charisma with a... There's got to be a trusty steed that gives you charisma. Yeah, there is, but I don't have enough for it. Is this the play? Trying to get the one lady again? She was just too good. I mean, it is low charisma, and the magic's gonna cook. Frick it. I think this will be okay. Everyone's in a 2. She's in a 3. Theirs is also a 3. So these two are gonna be gone for a while. I think they'll succeed. I'm not really worried about it. We could give them this for now because they don't need strength. But their charisma is very low. There's no charisma horse. Maybe we'll go look at the forge again. Charisma 2. More shield. Luck 2. Let's just skip forward a bit. Wait. Charisma 2, magic 2. This is expensive. But we're gonna buy it. It's fine. We also need to make sure we repair armor though. So is buying that the play? It might not have been. Wait, that minus is wit. Oh, because I had a wit one. But that's okay. I think this is still probably better. Make sure everyone's armor is up to par. Oh, I don't even have enough for it anymore. You can only take 1 to 2. How much can you take? 0 to 2. So it's okay. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Everyone's fine. I have no problem with sending you on this. You're going to do great things in life. You guys, I think you guys got this. I don't know about you. That's the thing. I don't know about you. But as long as we do it, because like since this one has this horse, this one should take 2. As long as we do it, I think the one lady will be here. And I want her. Everyone hates what they're doing. How is Angelica? Oh, because she's fighting a hare. She hates fighting animals. She's an animal lover. Shoot. And the one dude came back. Okay, so adding the 1 on this didn't even do nothing. The 1 horse. I thought it was going to. It didn't do nothing. Sir Gideon requests an audience with us regarding revelations that were, according to him, disturbing. Follow-up audience. You're not going to be able to do this. Yeah. And you're at 1 HP. I thought I had more time. You can have magic up. Shoot. I kind of sold. We still have a couple people out, but I don't know if it's enough. Gideon's back. I'm curious about the Gideon lore. Your Grace, it turns out I finally wrestled some information out of that bandit who held the key to my origins. He pauses, leaving his audience hanging on his every word. With everything that comes of it, of course, disappointment, fear, and the odd thrill of excitement. Didn't he reveal anything to you? Did you learn too much? Did you learn too much? Alas, no, it's quite the opposite. But enough suspense. At the end of a somewhat muscular confrontation, that man finally opened up. It seems that I was stolen as a child during a Gavalt attack on a Groveshire convoy. A Groveshire convoy that was attacked by Gavalt, you say? Alas, that is all I learned. What cruel disappointment, truly, to know a little more, but still not enough. Oh, am I finally condemned? Please wait if you permit me a moment. Was it ambush laid in Groveshire by Gavalt and occurred about a quarter of a century ago? Are you Gideon's father, Arlen? Excuse me, no. Oh. The adversary stops, visibly hesitant. How can I say this? The fierce tensions between these two countries date back approximately a quarter of a century. The origins of these tensions were never made public, which has always led speculation between regions, but perhaps you are the cause of these tensions, sir. Me? I'll be blunt. Rumors of a secret union between Mathilda, Countess of Gavalt, and Wilhelm, Count of Groveshire, date from roughly the same period. Are you implying that Sir Gideon, the son of Mathilda and Gilheim? I suspect so. And for one reason or another, the two of them chose to make me disappear. I hadn't prepared a monologue for such a revelation. Do not jump to hasty conclusions, sir. What were Gavalt's real intentions in attacking the convoy? Perhaps your disappearance was just collateral damage? I doubt either of them would have knowingly abandoned their heir. Perhaps they believed you dead, which would explain their long-standing and inexplicable feud. Does this ever help us repair the relationship? Let's just try to do it. We're trying to be kind. Well, it will be difficult to glean anything from these wild speculations, beyond their approximate nature, that is. Alas, the county of Groveshire was rather offended at our clear preference of Gavalt over them when their representative came to visit us. In other words, they want nothing further to do with us. As for the other county, it would be best not to share information that might place us at the heart of this conflict and make things worse. But, if only we had this information earlier. Yes, if only. Gideon, and thus I am condemned to carry this secret alone. Because all of this seems highly plausible to me, Sir Arlen. What other explanation is there for my presence in that convoy, at the very moment tensions between these two regions first flared? What other explanation for this forbidden dichotomy that gnaws at me? These contrary forces clashing in the depths of my dreams. Please excuse me. I should be the one apologizing, Sir Gideon. Let us resume the audiences of your day, Your Grace. So should I go back? Great chieftainess of Kutnar. The one in front of you smiles in a way that makes you feel like whatever you say will never be enough. Hello, madam. Her smile broadens. The slight hesitation in your voice appears to have delighted her. ... You are in the presence of Lady Catelyn, Your Grace, the greatest chieftainess of Kutnar. The Kutnar region, located northeast of Brizzer, is inhabited by small community-based tribes. For example, what a pleasure to meet you, Wanderer Sovereign. Many of us are surprised to see you still on the throne today. What do you mean? Come now, don't be offended, my dear. But let's agree that an unwell, wayward horse was not the ideal mount to secure the regency of Brizzer. However, I admit that I were captivated by the tales of your exploits. We were particularly impressed by your triumphant victory over the county of Drakovich. They are formidable warriors, highly respected by us. In the past, they were also fierce competitors in our renowned Kutnar Grand Derby. The Kutnar Grand Derby? Hold on, I'm getting to it. The Grand Kutnar Derby is an annual event consisting of 3 qualifying races held over several weeks, spanning various neighboring counties. Participants walk several kilometers across the varied plateaus of the Kutnar lands. Why isn't Dragovich taking part anymore? Stop interrupting me. Alright. The Dragovics are indeed no longer allowed to participate in our tournament. A few unfortunate incidents involving their dragons once cost the lives of several participants. We're not opposed to a few accidental deaths, but those were particularly barbaric. Unfortunately, Drakovich riders refused to compete on any other mount, so they were excluded from this year's competition. Have you come to me? We have better things to do. I'm gonna hit her with it. Allow me to disagree, Your Grace. The Empire... Alright, we have nothing better to do then. The first stage of the Derby takes place in Lake Valley. Needless to say, you'll need swift, graceful mounts and knights clever enough to survive. However, your knight's legendary seriousness is known even in places they've never been. We'll be allowed to compete. All we need is mid agility, and we get a relic. Sure. All of Kutnar rejoices at the thought of your knight's feats, my dear friend. See you soon. Wait, I love horses, but I don't have many. Do you know where I can find some? She lets out a laugh. You are very kind, my dear, but I'm not going to give you an advantage over the other participants, who are managing with their own resources. Something in her smile seems to whisper, if you beg me, who knows? Alright, goodbye. Roland, we've built a fine museum here in Grest, so the few landlubbers who find their way to our bonny village can learn of our tales and traditions of the sea. Fishing, the sea, the ocean, the seabed, our lives. The catch of pride that be. My sister and I are gonna watch Ghost in the Shell. I've never seen it. Are you watching the movie or the anime? I've never seen either, but I've heard they're pretty. The anime's good. I don't know about the movie. But the nobles be whining that some families ain't getting a fair share in the museum, eh? Mayhap they didn't need to shackle all the poor souls on the neighboring isles. They should open their own museum. You ain't changing history. You have to accept the consequences. Let's leave the past in the past. Remove all references to those stories. No, that's crazy. You can't change history. You have to accept the consequences. Yeah, I mean, that's just straight up true. Best not be repeating the same blunders, Look, I'm sorry, the nobles hate us. A carriage builder has brought out a magnificent work of art under the orders of a well-known nobleman. The kind of carriage that only big shots like you would want to go for a ride in. The problem is that its design is near identical to another carriage that has been under construction for the past 6 months by one of his competitors. Perhaps with scholars to create a system of concept ownership to avoid this in the future? Sort it out amongst yourselves. I'm not trying to have no noble satisfaction. Like the nobles are nothing. They're so low. I don't care about them though. Just more paperwork. What do I get for having nobles? Do I make more money? Because I'm broke. I'm a broke boy. Your Grace, I imagine you're not unaware that the water in the jars now tastes of twilight rain. Even the air feels heavy with silence, thick, almost tangible, as if the stones themselves were holding their breath. What exactly do you see in our jugs, bro? I see there, the shadow of a weighty past, a legacy hanging in the air, thick as stubborn fog, or perhaps simply limescale and delusions of grandeur. And yet there is something melancholic in its aftertaste, a tepid sorrow. Would you like to share this? Whoa, Riz. Do you want me to clean the jug for you? Ah, pragmatism, the true assassin of poetry. So that would be kind of you. You catch sight of your knight, seemingly busy grooming a mount. He's making broad, sweeping strokes with a stiff brush. I didn't know you liked horses. Oh, your majesty. Well, I'm not as proud a horseman as I used to be, but I miss it. And you, your majesty, are you a horseman or would you like to become one? Without really waiting for an answer, Rufus hands you the brush. Pick up the brush and start brushing the horse. Don't pick up, well, of course I'm going to brush it. You seize the brush and begin your task. Beneath your fingers, the horse seems to stiffen. You know, in my former life, I was a renowned horseman. I took part in many competitions. Competitor. So we obviously got to send Rufus out for this one. I was even trained to compete in the Cutnard Derby before the curse struck me. The horse lets out a neigh of protest as you unintentionally pull at its coat with a brush. I'd love to get back in the saddle competitively, but I think my life as a quadruped has taken quite a toll on my balance on horseback. If you were that good, your reflexes would return quickly. It's probably only a matter of time before you regain your abilities. It's probably only a matter of time. I don't know. I can manage short trips, but as soon as things get hectic, his voice shows off in a contrite whisper. But what about you, Majesty? Another clumsy move earns you a fresh protest from your mount. You finally put the brush down. Do you ever have regrets? Things that seem out of reach given your current situation? Not having learned how to groom a horse before, a relation that slipped through my fingers, my former freedom, none of your business. Not learning how to groom a horse. You did very well, your majesty. I guess we just do everything, right? Ah, yes, old relationships. Sometimes new relationships wash away the pains of the past, don't they? Bruh, Rufus trying to riz me. You know what, I'll allow Rufus to riz me a bit just because you said I should let it happen. Oh, your majesty. His eyes now drifting into space. He savors this small yet intense interaction. Small yet intense interaction. I heard that someone told me that you'd be participating in the Cutnard Grand Derby, is that right? That's wonderful news if so, your grace, a source of great pride for many of us. In Cutnard, it's common for one to train their whole lives just to be selected as representatives for the competition. One might wonder how your knights are handled, their spots on a silver platter. Anyway. I'm certain you will make us proud, your grace. A note of nostalgia pierces his voice. Have you ever wanted to participate yourself? Oh, me, no. I'm a good rider. Well, I get by, I guess. But I'm mostly a good stable hand deep down. What I love is taking care of the horses and not really parading around in the spotlight, you see. Mind you, I suppose I miss Cutnar a bit sometimes. The atmosphere there was he fumbled searching for his words as if he hasn't quite come to terms with them himself. It's a stunning place, but also very depressing. What do you mean? The deserted plains of Cutnar are simply breathtaking. In some places you can stand on a cliffside and scream at the top of your lungs with the absolute certainty that no one will ever hear you. I mean, if that's your kind of thing, of course. But that very specific kind of emptiness is also crushing. Aside from the derby, very little happens there. People don't come to Cutnar by accident, you know. And when you grew up there, it's hard to imagine ever leaving. And that life we call home, the years go fast, but the days go slow. One can feel that you carry that landscape within you. It's a great thing that you managed to get away. It's never an easy decision to tear oneself away from one's roots. Yes, but it's always for the best, right? And how did you start taking care of horses there? Almost everyone rides horses in the lands of Cutnar. But as for me, I found a form of a kind of peace in looking after them, rather than using them for sport or battle. When these brave beasts have galloped all day long, someone has to offer them a little sweetness, you see. Sadly, many are treated rather poorly. Takes an affectionate glance toward his stalls. I'm not very comfortable around people in everyday life, you know. Taking care of horses is the only thing I do without second guessing myself. Let out a neigh. Let out a neigh? Yo. Nah, I gotta let out a neigh. That's just too funny, bro. I'm letting out a neigh. Do you need some sweetness too, Your Grace? He stares at the ground, clearly feeling suddenly uneasy for having answered so many questions in such a short time. Anyway, I'm eager to see your prowess at the Grand Derby, Your Grace. That is so silly. Let's do some sending out of the knights. So we got just straight up agility, and this guy always wanted to be a racer. Always a racer. This is something that we must allow him to do. We must give him Paul. No, don't give him Paul. He don't need Paul. What he needs is honestly nothing. I'll go fetch. You're gonna love this. You're gonna love this. And I'm very excited for you. First, before we do anything, let's make sure we repair everybody's armor that needs to be repaired. Okay, everyone is good. So we got our derby ready to go. And now if we can find something longer for 2 people, that could be a vibe. We could send both of them out. Which we have low strength, wit. You're witty, aren't you? Yeah, you're pretty witty. This is wit and strength. Mid-wit, mid-agility. So we don't have too many things. This is just like, this is free. Like, we're just gonna do this. It's only a 1 duration. I'm trying to do a 2. Wit and strength. You're not very you have a little bit of strength, but you have 0 wit. It's also only a 1. Is it crazy if I send them to do this one? I think they could do it. This guy's being not that smart is going to kind of ruin it. But maybe if we can give him something witty. This is witty. Which I don't think he needs wit, does he? Actually, I think he might. Yeah, he doesn't really need it. So we can get rid of the wit sword. What this guy needs is agility. I don't know if I have any agility things, but that's okay. So let's go back to this. You can have the wit sword. It's not going to do too much for you, bro. You're dumb as a bag of rocks. But this gives you wit. So you can have the cheese. And then get off your horse, bro. I don't think you need this horse. Oh, wait, that's not even you. It's okay. You can stay on the horse. Your agility's good enough. I think that they should be okay, right? I mean, agility-wise, they're cooking. Strength-wise, they're good. Wit-wise, it's a little questionable. But I think they'll be okay. Let's feed one of them. I'm going to feed Gideon because I don't think he's 8. He looks like he likes lavish meals. You know? Maybe not lavish, but he looks like he would like not a taco. Probably some shortbread. Actually, maybe this. I'm a failure in life. That's okay. Let's finish up and send everybody. Hope that nobody returns, which I guess no one did because we're on to the next day. Right? Actually, no, we have to click the next cycle, and I think Ursula might come back. Oh, Angelica came back. Angelica probably did good. It sucks. I shouldn't have sent her here, though, for the animal. Well, animal lover is good, but she had to hurt it. The bloodthirsty hare will most likely find itself philosophically honored at the evening feast. But Angelica's cooking here. She's doing her thing, honestly. Wit's good. Strength is okay. No charisma. She's my best knight, dude. She really is. We need a way to make money. I'm wondering if the nobles is how I make money, because I'm not making much at all. I thought it would be like more the merchants. We're wise. We have level 1 wisdom. We don't have any tyranny. And we're kind. And we're a little silly. I think this is where I'm going to end off on today. I had a really good time with this game. I think this game is really fun. But I've been reading a lot today. I've read this game a whole bunch. And I read a ton of well, not a ton, but I read like 5 chapters of the book I'm reading, and it was hitting. Some crazy stuff went down. It really is just like watching a movie when you're really invested in the reading session. And tomorrow, hopefully, I'm gonna go get a bunch of books, and I'm gonna do a book haul. But yeah, this game's really good. Thank you for anybody who was here. I don't know. Shout out you if you were here. Goodbye.